America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.
Give me cock, give me wife, give me children, give me this, give me that, kill my enemy, kill my enemy, kill my enemy, give me, kill my enemy, give me. Anyone that doesn't want me to succeed, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. Give me this, give me that, kill my enemy, give me.
Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? Hopefully you are too blessed to be stressed. I am Jacob, along with Elijah from Too Much of E. You might know him. He's been all over the place tonight, and he's joining us for a little late night chill session. Off the top, let me say big up to Saeed TV and everyone who came on over from Saeed TV. Why are you running? Or how is it running? I'm right here. What does that mean?
It's the wrong African man, bro. That's a bit racist. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Just a little bit.
Who?
Just a little bit. Nah, you don't know that. Why are you running? You know that guy?
Yeah.
You know that guy? Destiny's a little bit, just tiny bit racist. You know, and you heard the African guy and thought it was the other guy. I don't know, man.
Well,
that's a bit crazy.
It is a little crazy. I might have to find that clip just so I know the exact context of what you're talking about. But big up to everyone who came on over. Did you happen to see any of the Champions League today? There were some good games. I was watching that Barcelona game. Bro, Lamine Yamal.
Like 8 o'clock.
Lamine Yamal is absolutely filthy disgusting today. It looked like he just stumbled himself into a beautiful finesse shot goal. Had, I think, an assist or two, something like that. Just absolutely doing what I would like to see a young Mikey Moore do. But real quick, just again, thanks to Saeed for the direct on over here. Appreciate the love. There's over 370 people here right now, so I know that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Saeed, so big up to him. He's been going through some interesting on-air politics lately, if you could say that. He was wearing a Palestinian badge, and then a guy told him to take it off, and then there's been a whole kerfuffle and fluffle about that. So a lot of fun when politics and football start mingling, and I say that sarcastically. But big up to Saeed. He's standing up for what he believes in, and I 100% salute him and applaud him for that. And big up to everyone who's shown him some support as well, because life out here be tough. But big up to Saeed and everyone who came on over. Appreciate that. AMG Gunner says to bring that ass. I don't know where, but he wants it somewhere. There's a Liverpool section. I did want to talk about Liverpool PSG a little bit because, quite frankly, I know a lot of people are upset with Darwin Núñez. Have you heard what people are saying with Darwin Núñez?
No, I don't know.
Well, don't worry. I've got you covered, my friend.
Darwin Núñez, he came from Benfica to the Big Reds. It's frightening with him and Luis Diaz. There's nobody else like Darwin Núñez.
Come on, Elijah, put your hands up.
Darwin Núñez, he came from Benfica to the
Do you like his key and the tone in which he's singing? It's pretty good.
I mean, you might get copyrighted.
Well, he's pretty loud. He's pretty loud. I didn't hear barely anything underneath him, and so that's what I got on the Liverpool section. I don't know if you wanted to add anything, Elijah.
I heard they lost on penalties, which that's peak. My mind instantly went to FIFA and how I picked Dani Olmo's road to the final card over Soboslai. So yeah, I don't mind too much. At least my Dani Olmo's gonna get upgraded. That's all I'm really worried about. But hey,
interesting, because on another chat, on another stream, I heard you say FIFA's dead and you don't play it anymore.
I don't. I just go for the free cards. I play pro clubs now and again, really. Hey, free cards is free cards, man. It's like match tax.
That's true. I picked Szoboszlai. I can't lie.
Sucks to be you.
It was just better rated at the time. Big up Jordan.
Not anymore.
Big up with the late night vibes. Nova's here. Big up to see you, Nova. Jordan, subscriber for member for 2 months. I'm telling you to like and subscribe. Appreciate that. Because I said, why are you running? I'm racist. Yeah. What? Big up Elijah and Jacob, Smash Likes people. Big up Hugo. Good to see you in the house. Burn, you could say whatever you want to say, but I'm just going to disagree with you there. And honestly, I would never say big up to a fake made up thing anyway. He missed a pin, but it's not fair to hate him for the loss. I don't know. I didn't watch the entirety of the game because I got schlumped with my kids. I was actually supposed to be on a couple different shows, a couple with you, Elijah. So you probably wouldn't have wanted to stream with me too much later. But yeah, they get knocked out on pins. I think they only scored one of their penalties. Something, if that's right. Desiree Dewey hit the Cole Palmer celebration. I mean, I thought that was peak because I felt like Liverpool fans were pretty confident going into that match because they had the 1-0 at PSG. I don't know what is their name? The name of that stadium? The Stadium
Parc de France.
Baguette? Parc de Baguettes? Oh, Parc de...
Close enough. Parc de France.
Parc de Croissant?
And insert French. Insert French. Yeah. Parc the French word.
Oh, Parc de Hairy Armpits. You're right, the Hairy Armpits one. No, I don't know. I think for me, they haven't been beat at Anfield very much. Defensively, Liverpool have been pretty sound throughout the entirety of this season. Virgil van Dijk is making it... Well, he's kind of making it like you got to sign him to a new contract. But then I also saw a tweet that he was flirting with Khalifa. Not Mia Khalifa, the dude who's in charge of PSG. Something Khalifi. Kafili? I don't know how I always thought it was Khalifa. But he's over there flirting with them. That'd be funny to see if that all broke down. But overall, I'm going to say if I was looking at it from a Liverpool standpoint, that probably you're not going to give too much of a shit because you're going to go ahead and win the league. That'd be what, 2 leagues in the last recent history for Liverpool. And before that was 30 years prior. So I think that they'll be okay, even though they didn't make it. Because last year they were playing in Europa.
Just a question. I think you're lagging, Jacob. I don't know if it's my internet or yours. So I kind of want.
Is it pretty bad?
Yeah,
I'm getting the Wi-Fi signal, so it might be.
Okay, fair. Because I thought it was my internet. I was gonna say, let me reset my box real quick, but yeah, I think
it's probably mine. I got a crap in the way right now because I was trying to. I got out my my DSLR. If you see this, and my gimbal.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to set it up, but then it's like I got this, and there's a little stand, and it's all kind of. He says I'm lagging, but he can hear me, so it might just be the video. So I might just go ahead and bun OBS. That might be slowing me down too. So, but
sure, yes.
Anyway,
it's a nice camera though. Flipping out.
Oh, it is a nice one. It is a nice one. It's a Sony A7RI 2.
Jeez, just a 2 just to make it that much more special.
I used to take myself seriously, and let's see if that worked. Looks like it made it worse. I'm actually frozen on my end.
You are completely frozen. Yeah, yeah.
That's lovely. That's good stuff. Love to see that.
And it's such a stern look as well. It's like, it's
bro. You may have to hold.
I can hold
what
stream
the
down.
Fuck is going?
I can hold stream down. I mean, I'm gonna just do a whole lot of yapping, but that's what I do on my own channel. So it is what it is. What up, chat? What up, chat? You know what I'm saying? He had to disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like Tottenham against AZ Alkmaar. Like that. So I hope you guys are doing well. I can't lie, I never had 350 people watching me at once. So yeah, this is kind of crazy. But shout out to you guys in chat anyway, man. Them ones there. I ain't gonna lie. Let's do a little Q&A sesh because I got a chill stream coming up tomorrow. Shameless plug, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, we here, we chilling. Who's your club? Hey, I support Tottenham as well. I'm a Tottenham fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a very, very how do I say it? I'm in a very joking mood because this is my 4th stream tonight, and I've done nothing but talk about tactics and Ange and Europa League and all this shit. Bro, I'm bored. I can't lie, I'm bored. Which is why I'm on this stream, because there was one thing I am never on United Spurs of America, and that is bored. I'm here to enjoy myself, man. No cap. So is it Ange out if you guys don't advance on Thursday? Hey, I can't lie. You gotta ask Jacob that because I've been Ange out. I've been Ange out since Tamworth. That's
Man,
when I've
how
been
am
Ange
I
out.
gonna leave and then now we're talking about Tottenham?
Hey, there's a Q&A, man. Hey, Burn asked the question. I'm gonna answer the question. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
Hugo
who's
just
your
put in a
club?
question as well. Favorite South American player to play at Spurs? What's your answer, man? For me, it's Lucas Moura. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lucas for that hat trick against Ajax.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a good
Shout out to
choice.
Lucas.
South American, Emerson Royale.
Hey, shout out Emerson.
No, I
Right.
realistically probably Romero as of recently, except for
Fairs.
what I saw in the game. That was not a good performance.
Yeah,
I don't really. I didn't. I guess I do
such
kind of
is
need to
life.
say something because I haven't been live a whole bunch lately, and it's not because of Tottenham. I'll be that honest. It's a bunch of real life shit going on, requiring a lot of my attention. So yeah, and then I'm like, do I want to compound talking about Tottenham? And it's just all the conversation is like the same. It's always Ainge or this about Ainge or this about that, and to me, it's kind of boring. But I guess for Burns, since he doesn't know, I haven't been Ainge out or Ainge in for quite some time. Those of you who frequent the channel pretty much know how I feel about it, but yeah, it's pretty clear. There's only one way to feel about Ainge.
I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah, so
Pretty much.
you know, it might change if we lose to the alphabet soup. Maybe we should just get that part out of the way. Should we just talk about Thursday?
Yeah, we can get out of the way. I don't mind. I'm chilling.
My initial thoughts are even if we make it past alphabet soup, based on what I've seen thus far since out of the group stage, doesn't fill me with confidence that even if we do make it past AZ alphabet soup, that we will be able to get past either Ajax or Eintracht Frankfurt. Frankfurt has
It'll be
one.
Frankfurt.
It'll be Frankfurt.
It'll be Frankfurt. Yeah, Ajax are terrible. It'll be Frankfurt.
Well, you know, you're reading off the crystal ball. Did you buy it off Amazon or what?
Oh no, I just know Ajax are not good. So,
Well,
yeah, it'll be Frankfurt.
I like Ajax seeing them in Europe more than I like seeing Frankfurt because I just think about the most recent experiences with both. And Frankfurt won the damn thing. We beat Ajax to go our first UCL final.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah.
Am I lagging
I
again?
prefer if we played. You are lagging a lot, but I managed to figure out what you were saying. And yes, we did beat Ajax to get to the Champions League final. And yes, I'd rather see them than Frankfurt. I don't even know what the score was between Frankfurt and Ajax, but I guarantee you Frankfurt won because they're just better than Ajax, and it's just one of them. So yeah, we're gonna see Frankfurt if we get past AZ. But I agree with you, man. I mean, especially that performance against AZ, the first leg was horrible. Like we were so bad, it wasn't even funny. Like the stats don't even tell you how bad we were. We were horrible. So yeah, more time. I'm not confident at all, and it'll be just like Tottenham to go out in round of 16. So yeah, man, it's long. Frankfurt without Mamouche is finished. I don't know about that one, Chief. Finished might be too strong of a word. I know Ajax are not good, but they can. Frankfurt can still make some noise, man. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I think this is crazy to say. Anyone that is ancient, don't know football, clueless fanboys. Like everyone feels the way they feel for different reasons. Like even being on Twitter, it's just been a cesspool of like, if you think this, then it's that. And to me, I just think that that's just not even like what to say. That is just, I don't know, kind of a blanket term, I think, to absolve yourself from any real direct criticism or analytical thinking about how someone feels. Because to say, oh, well, everyone who thinks this is just clueless fanboys, I don't think that that's a real fair representation of how I feel, or maybe how other people who are Ainge feels. I don't think that I'm a clueless fanboy. I think I don't ever claim to be the most expert X's and O's tactico in football, but I do know what I see, and I've played the sport for 20 fucking years, so I do know a little bit. So for me, the whole Ainge out, Ainge in is just a further way for people to create the divide and to say, I'm right, you're not. And, I was listening to Spurs King TV, and the way that even people like Lubo talk about Ainge is just, it's just degrading. And it's like, well, what the fuck have you done in your life is my first instinct to say, because they talk about, and like, this is where it becomes where it's like, oh, Jacob's defending Ainge. And it's like, I don't even want to defend Ainge. I don't want to. I haven't wanted to. But when people say stupid shit or they're not really fair with contextual evidence, then I'm like, okay, well, let me at least share the contextual evidence. And to me, when people use certain vocabulary, like, what was he saying about Angel? He says, you fucking stupid clown or something like that doesn't care about the youth. It's like, really? Is he really a fucking stupid clown because he landed a job that you never could and he's doing something that you never have or will? But apparently that means he's a stupid clown. And Destiny says our legends are laughing at us. Our legends are actually not laughing at us. If you look at our most recent Europa League winner and captain, Steve Perriman, he still backs Ainge. So is that our legends laughing at us? I don't think it is. I think people just, they hang around certain areas in the globe, like Chernobyl, and you get fucking radiation seeping through your pores. People then regurgitate said radiation poisoning, then others get it. It's just a knock-on effect. But I will say this, it has been absolutely abysmal from a player coaching, from a field standpoint, from a result standpoint, especially versus AZ. And then the draw versus Bournemouth didn't really instill me with that great of feelings either. But I will say this about the draw versus Bournemouth: all those people who are wetting their fucking lips about Iriola, who I've always said is an fucking Ainge light, diet Ainge. If you don't like Ainge but you want Iriola, you obviously haven't watched enough Bournemouth. And I will also say this: the way was that the ones that laugh ain't on the payroll. Steve is on the payroll. Steve is not on the payroll. It's on his YouTube channel. I don't know what you're talking about, Destiny.
Who's Steve?
What's that?
Who's Steve? I don't know who Steve is.
Steve Perriman.
Oh, he's talking about. Okay. Sorry. My elbow knowledge from me. All right. I don't know much about my club, man.
Are you even? What do they say? You don't even. Are you even a Spurs fan? Do you even go to games, away or home?
Oh no, I've never been to that stadium in my life, except for the protest. That was the first and only time I've been.
But you didn't even go. You didn't like go in though, did you?
No. I'm not paying to go in that stadium. No chance. I was just around the stadium in the protest. You know what I'm saying? Well,
See, this is a very eloquent way, I think, that Jordan put it. The Ainge in versus Ainge out is just tiring. I just want what's best for my club too. And some people are so staunchly, get Ainge and that's the best thing for this club. I'm not so convinced. That's why I'm not like jumping on the major Ainge this, Ainge that train, because to me, this club has been shit before he got here. And when it's exhibiting signs that it's shown before, why would I be surprised is kind of my thought. I don't know. It's boring. It's really boring.
But that's just how he says that in Jenna. It's just something you have to get used to.
Yeah. See, some people, they speak how others tell them to speak, and then some speak how they want to. And, it's just a little Southern twang, I suppose. A lot of people get upset when I say Van de Veen as well. It's like, it's Van de Veen, like a VIN number. And it's like, all right, well, I use one fork for all my meal. I don't need a salad fork, all right? I don't need a steak fork, a pasta fork, and different spoons for different... Bro, I just need one utensil. You'd be lucky if I don't just eat it with my hands.
Yes.
But yeah, and this is the underlying thing here. And Elijah and I have never really agreed on Ainge because, he's called him different names under the sun, which I'm not gonna pull up your watch. Maybe I should pull up your watch along because I was listening to you. I
I
told
don't
you
even
I'd be
remember what I
listening.
said. I don't even remember.
But I attribute that. I say some pretty outlandish insults to people during games before and after because game days for me are an enigma in regards to like how I would act normally. Like when I used to do watch alongs, I was pretty spicy. I
Yeah.
mean, I was cussing at a kid because he was like, yeah, cheering for his team. They just scored on us. And I was like, fuck you, you little mustard piece of shit. I'll beat that. And I was like, why was I so angry at this kid? Because my team was shit. I don't know. But I attribute a lot, game day stuff. So when I listen to things that are, a couple days after, a couple days before a match, that's when I'm like, maybe we could use a little bit more educated vernacular than he's a stupid fucking clown, bozo, idiot, blah, blah, blah. It's just boring and it just seems very childish. And for someone that's like, really old, it was like, shouldn't you have more decorum? You're British and you're older. Like, I thought y'all are supposed to be all like, button up, prim and proper. But no one's holding the same energy.
It's not like that. Nah.
I was actually listening to an actor talk about I don't even know what he was in recently, but he's like a British actor and how he's saying how easy it is for British actors to acclimate to an American accent versus an American trying to acclimate to a British accent in the realm of like speaking it, right?
Yeah.
And he said because there's so many different dialects in the UK, it's hard to really. It's all just a lot of, "Aye, governor, that's beautiful, isn't it?" It's just kind of like that.
Yeah.
Or
But there's so many
or they
different
say it's
dialects
like
in America.
super posh, and yeah, there is. People in New Jersey talk a lot different than people in the South. People in Alabama talk different than people in Arkansas, and they're both in the South. So it's like everyone
Yeah.
kind of has a little bit of a different way that they speak. Fuck was I talking about? Talking about something,
No, it
and
don't
then that
matter.
just so
We
quickly took
just,
it away from Tottenham.
hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to yap. That's what we're here for, man. It don't matter to me.
All right, so quick the Thursday prediction, so we can say that we did it because I did put it in the title.
Don't care. That's the prediction. Don't care at this point. I don't know what to expect.
So if we make it through, you don't care. If we get knocked out, you don't care.
If we get knocked out, I won't care. If we get through, I'll be happy, and then I'll realize that I shouldn't really care. Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much how I feel about it.
It's all shiny toy syndrome at this. Do you know what that is? What is shiny toy syndrome?
Like, oh my god, a new toy. Oh my god, a new toy. Oh my god, a new toy. Basically that.
So Jeremy, are you saying that in regards to our managers? Because I'm still not over the fact that we sacked Jose before a fucking final, which, remember, is the last final we've been in. And I think Ainge got us the closest to a final since. Excuse me. That was a fake cough, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you okay? You might have a chest infection. Hey.
Did you ever see that great trashy football show called Dream Team? I can't say I've ever heard of it. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I football shows in general is not my forte, man. I'm on YouTube. He's what he did. I don't even watch Netflix.
That is
so,
true.
yeah.
I did try to talk to you about some TV shows, didn't I, one time?
Yeah,
You were
I'm
like,
the worst when it comes to that stuff. I mean,
I don't really watch TV in it.
basically, yeah. Netflix as well, not on it at all. Amazon movies, not on it. Just not. I don't even watch movies like that.
What was I talking to you about? Was it The Walking Dead?
Even Walking Dead, I ain't seen. I mean, yeah.
Well, I'll
man.
tell you this. I'm a connoisseur, and there's something I've noticed with a lot of shows in this era and the previous surrounding eras, which is they will be great for a period of time until the people who are making the money decide, you know what? Fuck those writers. We'll get our own writers and they'll do it better. And then there's a clear shift in everything. Or an actor leaves and then they rewrite everything. And so it really can fuck with stuff like The Walking Dead fell off after Rick left because he was just tired of playing Rick, I guess. I think I remember at the time he was like, I just want to. go back to Australia with my family. I think he's Australian.
Fair enough.
But anyway, people, like Game of Thrones, 5 seasons, fantastic. And then they're like, come on, guy, keep writing more books. And he's like, you can't rush genius. And then eventually it just became shit because there was a room full of writers like, all right, we should make them fuck each other. But then they find out that they're brother and sister. And then he kills her. And it's like, oh, yeah, let's do that. And it's like, where did that have anything to do with anything? It's crazy. Yeah, bro. Just complete fall off from shows.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. Hell no.
Big up Citywide Bry. Sup, Jacob and chat. Head in and we're making fun of the Brits. I'm here for it. Well, I wouldn't say making fun of them because I think Americans are just as fucking easily to be made fun of, and they should be. But I was having a fun time over on Twitter this week. Did you see some of the drama I was involved in on Twitter?
You mentioned it to me, and then I saw you had replied with one of the memes I hit you with. I ain't reading all that. I was like, so I'm an inspiration. I'm like I'm a ghostwriter. I was saying, hey, I'll take it though.
Hey, I'll hit you with the per diem, every day you help me talk shit on Twitter. The thing is, on Twitter you got to try and keep your cool.
Yeah.
And I keep my cool for the most part, but sometimes it's, So wait, what was it? Oh yeah, they were. Bro, I was like, I have so many notifications from this guy. This one guy was really obsessed with me.
It happens a lot on Twitter, man. It happens a lot on Twitter. I will be doing a watch along though, Jordan. I'm there, man. I'll be there for our tears if we do not make it. That one. So
3-1 to us. Hey, I like that. I'll take a 3-1. Tottenham 3-1. Yes, sir. 2-0. 3-1. Okay, I'll take them. 4-2. Take it. Big up, Jeremy. That is what you're talking about. Should I be over Jose by now?
Yeah. It's it is. Yeah, it's easy for us to get stuck in these moments because we don't have those type of moments where we can win shit. But it is what it is, isn't it? We just gotta move on. That's all we can do. All we can do is just accept that we're just screwed in it, and we just gotta move on. It's one of them ones.
I just realized it doesn't show our display names. There you go. Is anyone looking for?
Promo.
Plus, the link for Elijah's channel is in not the description. It's in the fucking title. And it's in blue. It's a different color than the rest of the title. So you can just click it. It'll take you on over. We need to get him to 1K subs right now. And there's 330 people watching right now. So as we're looking at it live, 914. So we need 86 people, preferably 87.
Please. Can I get
87
monetized?
people? Go subscribe. Right now, I'm going to drop the link so it's even easier. You can just click the link in the motherfucking chat. Hey, Jacob, where's Chewy? Can y'all see him? He's back there. I have the chair hiding him. And the lasagna I scarfed during the countdown. Big up Jay. Big up Adrian Chia for the super chat. Have you checked in on Mr. Daz yet? Mr. Daz? Who the hell? Dawes? Who's Daz? Dawes?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
I feel like that's someone I should know, but I do not know who that is.
Hey, big up Indiana Stones. Indiana
I'm
Stones
not-
talking about 5-1?
Scoop me duck, got one of my rooms all flooded with gold. I done bought 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carat.
You can dance.
Yeah. You didn't like that?
Nah, you can dance. I didn't know what he was gonna do, but then he knocked it out the park. To be fair,
Hey, he kind of did. He did a little.
little smooth operator groove. I rate it, man. I rate it.
It was nice. I found Elijah's actual prediction for Thursday.
Thing I could say, things are better if I stay. So long and good night.
So you're not feeling great heading into
The fuck was that?
What?
What it was? I don't know what I was supposed to interpret from that. Don't know what that means.
Maybe this.
The time when I fell in love with you. Remember the time when we first met. Draw. Remember the time, oh my, when I fell in love with you. Remember the time.
You know the worst thing about that is that when I had dreadlocks, the ends of my hair were blue for a while. So I don't know if that's also racially motivated. I might have to get the crystal ball and
Oh,
look in
so
your
now
direction.
you want to? Now I'm getting canceled.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it's gonna happen to everyone at some point. I'm just waiting for my turn. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm
Well,
gonna make sure to troll throughout all of it.
you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? I've been canceled. So we might not be able to taste the biscuit anymore.
He says I was trying to find the Taste of Biscuit clip.
No, actually, I was trying to upload more clips, but I have too many, and so I was like, which ones didn't get uploaded? Like I have a crab smoking a cigarette.
Yes. Actually, I feel like I
And
may have seen that video.
I think I may have sent it to you after one of our matches.
The most loneliest day of my life.
Yeah, you
that?
probably have sent that to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I
Probably at
sent
some
that
point.
when we lost, maybe.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not
Destiny, you
sure.
can't cancel someone who has no subs. So yeah, respectfully hold that. Make sure you guys subscribe so I can get cancelled in the future. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I make 0 before and after the cancellation because y'all don't subscribe, man. Get me
Come on, man, go
subscribers.
subscribe to Too Much of E. Destiny
Hey.
5.
Shameless plug, shameless plug.
Adrian Chia with another super chat says Mike Doss, the 60s porn star lookalike pool fan. I heard him yelling on Footy Judge Mo's channel earlier tonight. Kind of, just made me feel like he needs a hug,
I miss you. I know that you work at the club. I know that some people might judge. But fuck it, you're family to us. So come over here and give me some love. Give me a hug. Just give me a hug.
My question is, what shopkeeper allowed them to pull that off?
Yeah, I
In
don't
the
know
fucking store.
what little what do they call? That's some in New York they call them like favelas or barrios. No, that's what we call them here. We call them barrios. They're like little
that the
shops inside of a not gas station thing.
Oh, I thought the barrio was just another word for like the Mexican hood or something.
Bodega? No. What do they call it? My buddy who lives in Brooklyn is always like the bodega cat or the something. They're famous for like having cats that just live there.
Fairs. I don't know. We just call them corner shops, man. Yeah,
Have
they're
you seen
shops on the corner.
Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf? I have. I've seen the Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, shout out
Big
to
up Knicks
Transformers,
Football
man.
Club. How you doing, baby? Good to see
Feels
you.
bad for Liverpool, man. Feels bad, man. I want you lot to win.
Well,
Mm-mm.
should I play the Liverpool thing? No, I already played the Liverpool clip. I already did. Jake Van de Veen's linked with Liverpool. Imagine what that would bolster.
Van Dijk and Van de Ven together. Crazy.
This some different kind of shit. And I don't want to be a part of it.
I don't want it. I don't like it. They can play together in the Netherlands national team, but outside of that, no, thank you.
Yeah, first. I hear it. Might as well go back to Wolfsburg, innit?
Why? Why would he go back to Wolfsburg? Or is this new Mickey Van de Ven slander?
No, I'd just rather he go back to Wolfsburg than go to a better team than us and succeed.
That is true.
As a person, I want him to succeed. As a player leaving Tottenham, I would rather he went to Wolfsburg and became a Wolfsburg legend. Like that. It's one of them.
Favelas Brazil. Big up Omar Uchi. The vibe. Favelas Brazil. Bodega? Is it a bodega? They're like a deli. They've got deli stuff in there. I don't know. Something like that.
Can't forget the Bev. Never, never, never. I always think about that whenever someone mentions New York. That stupid TikTok, bro. Oh my god. I swear.
I wouldn't know. TikTok's illegal here. ICE will scoop me up for watching TikTok.
Illegal. I swear as soon as they got banned, it was only lasted like 12 hours. And then they unbanned it, right? So you guys should be fine still. Unless it's just Texas. I don't know. Maybe it's a Texas thing.
Well, I'm right here by the border, so one of my coworkers. So they can just... one of the things I've been dealing with is one of my coworkers got deported.
Oh shit! I mean, you say deported, like was it just a casual drive, considering like how close you are to Mexico? It's like you don't have to put them on a plane, really.
Well, you know, knowing how we like to deport people, they might have put him on a plane to Mexico City, even though he's from Juarez. He's just here working. And then they're like, show me the receipts that you've been making. And it's like, oh shit. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, look at me. I'm good. This is Trump's America.
No, I've heard it's been getting kind of crazy. I've heard ICE can be like raiding schools and shit now.
Bro, they be pulling up on people. They're trying to deport. This is the funniest part, because if you just listen to the word, you'd be like, what are they trying to do with them? They're trying to deport Native Americans. They're rounding up Cherokees, and which to me it's like
Native Americans.
You know, people native to the Americas. Like Nick, native to Australia's. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Native. I'm over my cold, which is a good thing. Almost over that defeat as well, so I've got that out of my system. So all good for the rest of the week.
Nice.
You do sound better. I heard you on American USA Red, White, and Blue Waffle. Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was on Visa.
Different.
I was on Visa release, so yeah, they had me there. So,
which is weird because TJ acts like a big American, and he's got the whole flag behind him, but then he does the most un-American thing, which is allow the foreigners in. You know, I'm all for it. However, don't say you're Mr. America, and I just funny. Anyway, I don't want to keep going down this road for the show.
Allow the foreigners. Allow the foreigners into America.
Let them in. I say let them in. You know, they work harder than I do. I know that for damn sure. I can firsthand experience.
Gonna start doing the South Park. They took our jobs.
They took our jobs. It's like, yeah, the ones you won't apply for, they did. They did take those.
Yeah. You're never gonna have that job. Yeah. Anyways, as you were.
Wow. Let's see. What were we talking about?
We're just yapping.
We're just bullshitting. We talked a little bit about Liverpool. Is there anything you want to say? Oh, there's TJ. You speak of white man, and there he is.
Just like,
he's like, I'm done tilling the cornfields, baby. I'm show up.
The way to
works hard. Everyone works harder than you. To be fair, that's fucking. Fuck you. Jacob complaining about ICE and tries to kick out. Okay. So wait.
Fucking ICE, man.
TJ might be working for ICE, bro. I'm legit. You know, like Kansas City. Oh, Vanilla Ice, baby. Unfortunately, that guy's. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to make that joke. Nick, today we were talking a little bit about Liverpool, but Elijah didn't watch it, and I slept through most of it because my damn kids needed a nap. And then what happens is I then fall asleep with them, and that's happened a lot lately. I'm very tired. So I didn't watch the entirety of the game, but I woke up and started watching the last bit, and I was like, I saw Hassam's live stream and was like, wait, did y'all lose 5-2? But it was penalties. What happened in that game? And do you love Darwin Núñez?
I've always said, congratulate him when he's does good, criticize him when he does bad. Came on in the second half, did absolutely nothing. I think it was criminal for Slot to have him as the second penalty taker in this game. Salah was first, Darwin was second, Curtis Jones was third. I don't know why he didn't put Van Dijk second, or maybe even, I don't know, maybe Robertson, maybe, I don't know why. But look, the game overall, it wasn't great. I think we got outplayed in both legs. Overall, 100%, like just people want to look at this XG and like chance created and all that sort of shit. They're like, they created 5 clear-cut goal scoring, nailed on goals and only scored one of them, which was, some will say a defensive error, some will say mix up in the back line between Kanate and Allison, whatever it is. But they got their goal in the 12th minute, and then after that, it was us just pressing forward. We did nothing really in that half. In the first half, second half as well was better from us, but still didn't create anything enough. I'm surprised they actually went to extra time, to be honest with you, because Donnarumma had to make a few saves. We hit the post. We had shit cleared off the line twice. Allison had to make a few saves as well. He had a couple of one-on-ones. So it was this game was much more even than the first one, but on the grand scheme of things, overall across both legs, we were not good enough to make it through, bruv. It's a miracle we actually went through penalties, to be honest with you.
I hear it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So slot out like Hassam or no?
Bro, we're going to win a Premier League, bro. What are you talking about? I was just on stream with Mike Das, your other American compatriot.
Oh, yeah. We had a super
California
chat. They were asking how is he if I checked in on him and I didn't.
Nah, he's pretty much he's the same as like, we were shit. We're not good enough to win. We started with the same lineup, same lineup, same tactics, just at Anfield, thinking it was going to be different, which I agree. If we had different players starting, if we had maybe another midfielder for control, because that first game we got overran massively by their midfield. I mean, Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha and João Neves absolutely dominated our midfield, as good as our midfield has been in the Premier League, Champions League. They're a whole different kettle of fish, man. Like, they've actually picked up form since the early Champions League rounds. I know Arsenal beat them, Bayern Munich beat them, and he's coping. Hopefully not. Oh, Sans Nick, yeah, fair enough. Right,
he's saying Mike Doss is coping.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, I'm literally saying like we were shit, like what are you talking about? So across the two legs, their midfield is too good, man. And bar a couple opportunities in the first 10 minutes, nothing doing for us, bro. So Das, from what I heard him say overall, he's like, like what are we expecting? Like we were shit. Slot just did not do what he needed to do, and rightfully knocked out. Like I said, maybe penalties gave us a little bit of hope, but when I saw Darwin go to step up for that second penalty, I just went, it's not happening today.
Fair enough. I was also saving in the title. Those of you in the chat should also be able to see Nick's channel. There's Elijah's and the football club in the title of this video. So if you're watching live, you can click it right now, go subscribe. If you are watching on playback, you can click it and go fucking do the same thing. And I saw 4 people subscribe to Too Much of E, so that's very nice to see. Shout out to 4 of you. We just need what, 80 more? 80
more. Time, man. I'm not too stressed about it, man.
Big up Daniel, good to see you. And Destiny. You know how many times Elijah's called me racist for the things that I say? I'm not going to say it. I was actually going to share an anecdote, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And you know which one I'm talking about. I'm not going to do it. Nope.
You might actually get cancelled for that. There you go.
Now I want to hear it. Now I have to hear this. No.
It's not.
It's got about where I make sure like Pablo Escobar, like there's no recording devices. I gotta make sure there's no way that this gets out. But moving along from that,
it just sounds crazy coming from Jacob. But
it does, especially because of like how I am now versus who I used to be. And then shedding some light. Okay, bro, if someone who knows me from today saw how I acted when I was 18 years old, they'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? And someone better fuck him up.
We matured well over time, bruv. Like shit I was doing at 18, I look back at myself and I'm just like, what an absolute dickhead you were back then, bruv. Like, you literally do mature over time, bro. You see shit and you think back then, it's like, why was I ever like that? But your mindset is not of the mindset you have today. So shit always changes over time, bruv.
Yeah. It's like you go through life looking for something and then you find it like this.
Damn, but I need a bitch like this. Carry me on your shoulders. Help me out, please. Shit.
I mean, it's true love. It's true love. If she
one
can't
way
put
to
you
walk
on her
around
shoulders,
public, bro. Damn,
bro.
Damn.
She could.
That's strong. That's
I'm
strength.
bigger than that guy, so there's no way. If there's a woman that can carry me like that, I I don't know that I would physically be attracted to that style. But to each their own. Like, did you see Barcelona today?
Nah, but I know they won. I seen Yamal's goal though. Fucking hell, bro!
He could have had
banged that
more,
top.
like 2 more assists than he had. That goal looks like he just took a heavy touch. Then he's like, "Fuck it, banger." And to me, my question is, who is going to be the Ronaldo adversary for Lamine Yamal? Because it's clear he's going to be, I'm the Barcelona Messi region that just does his own thing. And it's kind of like he is the new era of like world-class talent coming in. There's got to be someone around his age that can challenge him in the same way that Ronaldo challenged Messi, right? Or is it just one of those, we struck lightning and we're not going to get two at the same time?
Right, wasn't it meant to be like Arda Güler from Real Madrid? That was meant to be like the other like star boy alongside Yamal. I'm pretty sure that was a thing last season. I can't remember if there's any other young player out there that's standing out at the moment.
Güler? Is that who you said?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Endrick, but then he doesn't even play. Which EA Sports introduced a new Endrick celebration, which is absolutely baffling.
We've got an Endrick as well, potentially. It could be Endrick. If Endrick is the player to be, then yeah, he's going to be doing more than what Yamal's doing at the moment, but he's just been killing it so far. So it could be potentially. I mean, there are still some players out there. I mean, not to say they're on the same level, but Echeverri at Man City now, from the Argentinian under 18s or 20s, whatever it was. Like he's looking like his City fans are propping him up like he's some big player or to be a big player. So I don't know, man. There has to be somebody out there, bro.
Is it Mbappe or is he too old?
He's mid-20s now, man. Surely he wouldn't be him now, would it? At his age.
So then, does he have anyone who rivals him? I don't know. I like the Mikey Moore shout. Someone said Mikey Moore in the chat. He's just, Ainge needs to fucking play him and not fucking put Timo Werner on the fucking bench in place of him. And then we can talk. I would love for it. I would like to joke around and say we have the English version of Lamine Yamal. We just don't fucking play him. But to add a little context to it, which Marlon did today on Spurs King TV, so I appreciate him for that. He said, look, he had a virus. We don't know what it was. Could have been a failed drug test. Could have been what my tenant foil hat told me about Mikey Moore is, he got a little lover's bug and he needed to get over the lover bug. He's a 17-year-old kid. He's starting to get pretty popular around the world, There's got to mean a lot of young ladies interested in young Michelangelo. And I said he probably just got something that, needs a couple antibiotics to clear up, kind of a thing. Because Ainge in the press conference for it, Ainge had said something that was like, made me think that first. He was like, look, Mikey Moore is a child, and I don't feel comfortable talking about things that may have happened with his health because he's like so young, kind of a thing. And I was like, well, why? If you would be comfortable, what is it? Is it, SEX related? I don't know. But what I do know is Donna Cullen became a member again. Welcome back to the club, Donna. Good to see you back in the house. And then also gifted 5 memberships. I'm trying to navigate over to the YouTube so I can find who got those. Let's see here. Colin from Talking Ball. Will Stewart, 365. I haven't seen Will Stewart in a minute. Queen Ali Hoiberg and M. Hussein and Spurs Ninja. Yeah, Will Stewart got gifted a membo.
Damn.
How about that?
Forgot about Will. I haven't seen
Hopefully
Will
he's
in a
doing
minute,
well.
man. Yeah.
It's funny. People are always like, Jacob, where is he? I'm like, I don't know. He's a grown
Where
man
is
living in
he?
another part. Is your neighbor. He's not my neighbor. He lives like 4 states over. It'd take fucking 30 hours to drive to his state.
Horseback, let's go.
America's such a big country, man. Jesus Christ.
It is. Australia's
I'm as far west in Texas as you can get, and it would take me over 12 hours to get to the other side.
Damn.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh?
Bro,
Too much effort.
you guys are playing tomorrow, bro. Surely you're getting a result against AZ at home. You have to be.
Well, tomorrow's Wednesday for me. I know you're like super in the future. tomorrow's
sorry, I'm
Wednesday
still
for me, so
thinking.
it's still Arsenal.
forgot.
And,
No.
Sorry, tomorrow's
It's Wednesday.
Thursday for
I
me.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. There's another round of Champions League and then AZ. My bad. My head's just already too far into the future. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Yeah. Surely, bro, you have to be winning that game, man.
I mean, we should have won last game. Like, but shoulds don't really mean much when it comes to this team. So, yeah, I don't even know at this point, man.
the only
There's
thing
been
I
too
do
many-
know.
Where do you find this?
Where's
bro?
this going, man? Oh, where's this going? Roll the blunt with our own tears. That's crazy.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't
bro.
know how
it's-
you find these, bro. I don't know how.
Well, I thought I had hella clips.
I've never in my life felt like I do right now.
Save
fair
that.
enough.
Save that shit. Save that shit for the Thursday night, bruv. Save that shit. That's gonna come in good. That's crazy.
I originally see the thing is a lot of them they're multi-purpose. And when Tottenham continue to do one thing specific, it's like I've got a lot for that purpose, which is crying, sadness, tears, and honestly, like I said, even if we do make it past AZ on Thursday, I don't have a whole lot of confidence going against Elijah's foretold prediction. Is that so Raven moment? Do y'all know what That's So Raven is? Was that even a show? For y'all?
TV show? I know it's a TV
Yeah.
show, but
That's
It was a
Raven.
show when I was a kid, and it was like this girl who she got like flashes into the future, and it was like, that's so Raven, it's the future I can see.
I've never
like
watched it, but I've
clairvoyant,
seen the
yeah.
show. Yeah.
So you
I've
had
never
your
really
That's So Raven moment, and he says it'll be Frankfurt if we make it out. That's who we're gonna play. And so if he's right, I don't feel good going versus Frankfurt over 2 legs or 1 leg.
Well, no legs. Just.
And so
yeah.
we were away from home, and I'll be honest, Ainge kind of pissed me off with what he said. He said something about the grass. I said, bro, you're starting to sound like Arteta. He's like, the grass was different. It's damn Dutch grass. It's all Dutch, Netherlands like. It's not fucking grass that we've normally played on. It's like, I don't give a good fuck what the grass felt like, whether it's Bermuda green or whatever the Appalachia yellow is. I don't give a damn. Kick the damn ball. You still kick the ball. You still play the same kicking of the ball. Go forward and kick the ball over there. Keep it in that net, not in yours. The fucking grass doesn't change that. And that kind of pissed me off. And then also, again, just where in the fuck is my Mikey Moore?
Where is
Oh,
Mikey
out of
Moore?
there. He is out of there. Hey, all the
Like,
best,
whenever
son.
Timo Werner first came back, he was like, oh, Timo Werner can get on the bench and Mikey Moore misses out in the squad completely. And then Timo Werner got some microwave minutes. I could have slapped Ainge across the mouth right then and there. How dare you? My Mikey Moore.
Hey, Vernon Odebear just came in. Commandeering your left wing, please. And yeah, he hasn't been able to get on the pitch since. So long day, man. But to be fair, Odebear was starting before he got injured. Like,
How did
start
Brennan
the
Johnson
season.
get 90 minutes of just running around?
We ain't got a right winger. It's just, yeah, he's not even a right winger himself. But hey, such is life, innit?
He's just running around.
Well, jogging. Running's too much of a compliment. He's jogging around.
So when Henry
Wait.
said, does he vape, was he cooking?
I guess, yeah. Or vaping, I guess. I guess he was vaping. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it's not even like he has a lack of stamina. It's just he looks almost like he doesn't feel like running. It's like he'll start the sprint and then not commit. Which is, I mean, if you're supposed to be quick, and he's like the slowest quick guy I've ever seen in my life.
I just don't
Slowest
understand
quick
how. That's a good way of putting it. He's like the slowest guy who's got some speed on him. Like, and again,
yeah.
one of the things that they said when we signed him was, "Well, he'll run," and it's like
He'll run.
I've seen him jogging after 20 minutes when he comes on as a sub, not running. But how you make it through 90 minutes with being an attacker? Like, I'm just gonna look at it from a bird's eye perspective. 0 fucking shots on target up to like 88 minutes, something like 89 minutes when Odeberg went to cross it, and I think he mishit it, and it ended up as a shot on target, which that's very nice. Like Papa Sarr goal. He tried to cross that motherfucker, and it went in the goal.
That was a banger.
I love it.
Hey, I did a watch long. I was awake. I was like, I couldn't sleep. I had the cold and everything. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just stay awake. I was like, whatever. I watched that game. I'm like, I'm trying to keep tabs with the Chelsea Leicester game, which was shit game. I'm focusing on yours. When I said that goal, I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And I seen the replay. I just went, bruh, did he mean that? As if he did, that's a banging goal. If he didn't, it's a banging fluke nonetheless, bruh. Just the perfect hit that was, bro.
He's like our Senegalese Harry Winks. He just didn't even mean to do that, and he did something good, and then we'll probably not see it again.
Yeah, probably.
Also, don't forget, Maddison got the assist for Son's penalty. Or the ball that
Maddison got the assist
not
for
the assist,
what
the ball,
now?
The Son's penalty.
Hey, you know what it is, Nick?
Wasn't it Maddison that played the ball?
What it is, yeah.
I'm not saying it was an assist.
Don't...
I'm saying like he played the ball through. Were you going to score any other way? That's what I'm asking.
I can't lie. The last 2 days, I've been on a tirade. All right, George has
because I know you guys don't rate Maddison. That's why.
No, I rate Maddison. That's the problem.
Elijah rates Maddison.
Yeah.
It's I.
Jacob.
The problem is that bro, I was on a call-in show with George yesterday, well Tuesday technically, and him, Eugene, and then Luke from another channel. Bro, it was a 3v1. Oh my goodness, it was a 3v1. I was the only one defending Maddison. And these guys, and George put on his channel as well, shameless guy, bro. He made a video about it, even though I told him to make it. I'm still calling him shameless online. Yeah, he put a video, he clipped it, put the video out, which is fair enough in it, but it was bad, man. I was out there fighting for my life. It felt like I was just scrapping 3 people at once. And then Mr. Box Office comes on today and starts praising Maddison. And then I was like, yeah, George, how I feel now? And now it's a 2v1. You can hold that. And yeah, he had to change the topic real quick. But nah, Jacob's not the one, man. He's gonna go on a tirade. I see it now.
Yeah, now. He's like, James
this
Maddison,
is a chill stream.
I hate you. I hate you, James Maddison. I'm just waiting for that Ben Davies treatment.
My Ben Davies clip.
I'm waiting for the Ben Davies.
Send him to Wales now. That was like I said on game day. We were talking about this with Elijah. That when it's the day of the game and during the match, especially. I don't necessarily blame people for the things that they say because I'm a whole different beast when it's game day. And when it's during the game, like I will cuss out a kid. I don't give a fuck. The way I feel is I will smack that kid in the fucking face if I have to. And I don't give a shit if I say it and people are like, oh, don't you dare smack the children. Think of the little lollipops. No, they can, all of them can catch these fucking hands. Everybody.
Yep.
And
you're going to learn today.
You know, in 24 hours, my mood would probably be a lot less smacking. It would just be like, you know, pretty chill. I'm a pretty chill guy most of the time, except for fucking game days for some reason. And the things that I would say about James Maddison if I was still doing watch-alongs would probably be clipped up, and they'd say what Destiny's saying. I'm racist to James Maddison, which I'm fine holding that card. I'll be racist. He's white English. What the fuck is there to be racist? Like what? His favorite English dish is probably a curry.
War, man. That's why you lost the war, man. That's why.
1776, motherfucker. Need I say more?
You needed
1776, bro.
This man's going back to colonial times now. Yeah, have that, Madison. Hey, yeah.
Mel Gibson made a fantastic movie called The Patriot. All right?
Patriot, yeah.
And he's just fucking up redcoats. All right. That's what the fuck I'm on when it comes to, dude, on Twitter, I be getting so much stick to baseball. You know, the real fan, you never took a piss in the toilet here. And it's like,
I hate that shit.
Do I need to shit in your sewers for you to say, oh, Jacob's a fan? No, like this, an American telling, because everyone got so upset about Vicario doing, hey guys, pump it up after a game. Pump it up, you know, back in the 90s, that was a fucking song. That was a banger. You know, you catch me at 6 years old, pump it up, pump the jam while you beat us stomping. Yeah. And I'm like, watching it unfold, and everyone's so upset at Vicari, like, how dare that son of a bitch tell me to pump up the volume. And it was like, people got so upset about it, and I just kind of made a joke about it, like, something about crybaby fucking they need therapy or some shit. And of course,
I saw that.
fucking-
I did see that actually. Yes, I saw that. That was crazy. That was mad. The response to you was mad.
You can't make it up, dude. You really can't. Where I'm trying to find.
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up now as well. I was bringing it up.
I haven't seen it.
Where was it here?
Well, here's one. I gotta do this, and I need to add Nick in real quick because I don't have a camera slot there. Stand by.
Standing by.
Stand by. Boop. There we go. We'll center you up there. Move this down there, and there we go. Bang, bang. How about that?
Hey.
Okay. What is this? I don't know what this was a response to. Oh, so I guess this is the first time because they were all losing out, right? And this guy just responded, calling fans losers for actually supporting the team and manager. Some top fan you are. Just can't wait for it to all go wrong so you can boast about it. And he just kind of went off saying, his opinions, which is fine. And I just responded, yeah, we never lose to Europe versus inferior clubs. Because I was just thinking about Dinamo Zagreb, Pacos de Ferreira. I was thinking about those. There's a bunch of teams that I don't even know where fucking country they play in, let alone we losing to them while their fucking managers in jail.
League was so bad. The Conference League.
Yeah.
Dude, getting trolled by Pacos de Ferreira.
Yeah, bro.
What the
That's
fuck?
Crazy.
It was peak, man. It was a sad time, man. That was the Joe Hart days. A lot of.
But anyway, this guy says, "Oh yes, I'm only angry losing team in Europe, not our formula, not blah 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 blah. Go back to baseball. You don't know shit about soccer," which again, his people created in the beginning of the sport, by the way. And we just said, "Okay, we'll call it soccer." And they're like, "Fuck you, you fucking idiot. You think it's soccer," which is crazy. And I just responded, "Go back to baseball. Inbred gatekeeping bozos from England don't like my opinion, and they all run the same lame narrative. 0 points for creativity." So I was a little spicy. Maybe could have left out inbred. I could have just said gatekeeping bozos. But then I just keep thinking about what Julius Caesar said when he conquered England back in the day. Which, if you don't know, you can just Google
because
it.
it's Twitter, you gotta add something on there just to get the rage bait up. You know what I'm saying? Like the inbred word that will get the rage bait going. You'll definitely get a few more replies. So that's what you want.
Did I get some? Did it get some movement? No, it only got 509. There was another tweet I had that got more attention than this, but this was just one of the guys. Oh, look, there you go.
Yes.
He said this.
I love that reply.
I said,
I love that
okay.
reply.
I need my credit for that, man. I'm the one who did that to Jacob first, bro.
I love that, bro. I love that. So good.
I need that.
Let me see. I'm going through my notifications here. Was it? Oh, I just keep doing this too. I just go lovely fan base.
Lovely family. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So here we go.
Using GPS location to act superior. I remember that one as well.
Oh yeah, so
another one
this guy was upset about Vicari. He says, "Next level prick having a go at the traveling fans after putting them through that. I don't care if you're Allison Becker or Danny Ward. You don't tell away fans what to do after that kind of performance." And so I just tweeted it. Said, player says, "Hey supporters, we need some support." And then the supporters say, "Don't tell me what to do. Fuck you." And then this guy, again, this faceless, nameless account who follows me. Look, follow back.
Australian as well.
He follows. Yeah. Some Australians like me, some don't. But anyway, it says follow back. He says, "What would you know, you Yankee?" Which is derogatory for one reason specifically for me. I'm from the South. We fucking hate the Yankees. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. We always
Would you prefer to be called a hick?
No, I don't prefer any of it.
I know,
Maybe just call me my name or like the standard idiot something. I don't know. But Yankees offensive, bro. I ain't from fucking New York. I ain't from the Massachusetts area. Massachusetts.
Yeah, but
I can't even say that motherfucking state.
I'm not from From Boston. We're not here from Boston. Gonna be
We're not
very
here from
far.
Boston.
No, Boston.
Boston,
Gonna be
mate.
very far.
Oh,
Boston.
yeah.
We're not here from Boston. Gonna be very far. Look, in Australia, we call Yankees. Yeah, we say Yankees for Americans. Doesn't matter where you're from in America, you're a Yankee. That's what we call the Americans, Yankees. He's a Yank. Even if they're nowhere from, New York, Yankees and all, Yankee Doodle, we just call every American Yank.
So I'd be all right with calling everyone from that island called England or Britain, whatever one it is, inbred, because that's what Caesar called them.
Don't know, bro. That's on you, bro. Not up to me, man.
Yeah,
Play it your way.
So basically, it was just like, you've never been to a game in your life. You're talking football in general. I used to work for a professional franchise, and I played for 20 plus years. But sure, I've never been to a game.
So what does that mean for people like me who live in London, but I've not been in the stadium to watch a game? Am I like half?
You're not a real fan, bro.
Are you like Samuel L. Jackson and Django? I don't know.
Oh no, I'm just Yan, I guess. I'm not the full. I'm like half the because I haven't watched the game, but I live very close.
What would you know, you North Londoner fuck?
Yeah.
What's a Yankee term for that?
I don't know what it would be.
Teabagger?
Spud.
That's what I call him.
What
a
would
lot.
you know, you spud?
What would you know, you teabag merchant? Have you had a cuppa today, Elijah?
Have I? Peppermint tea, yeah. Not normal tea, I guess. Yeah, peppermint tea. So I guess that counts. Does that count?
Peppermint tea.
What's wrong with peppermint?
All right, real quick, the three of us answer. Do y'all like mint with chocolate, like chocolate mint combo?
No.
Not really.
Okay, because you said peppermint, and I had to check because what is this?
It's
anyway,
tea, it's not chocolate. Like, that's
I don't mind if it's like that peppermint like filling type of shit, but if it's like just plain, looks like plain chocolate but it's got a minty flavor, nah. I need like that peppermint like crema on the inside or shit like that. Like I can't do that chocolate flavored peppermint shit, man.
I'm more of like peppermint should stay in gum. Outside of that, get away from me.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Mr. Leaf?
I hear it.
You belong in a mojito. You belong in a mojito, bro. Get out of here.
That's right. What the fuck would I know about peppermint?
My breath always be stinking. That's what I mean.
Excuse me. I beg your pardon.
That's why man loves peppermint.
Give me wife, give me children, give me this, give me that, kill my enemy, kill my enemy, kill my enemy, give me, kill my enemy, give me. Anyone that doesn't want me to succeed, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire.
Woo, man, spitting. Damn.
Yeah,
man.
That was pretty.
I like
that.
that.
Was pretty good.
Anyone who doesn't want me to succeed, die by fire. Wow. That's dark, bro. That's crazy.
If you don't want me to succeed, die by fire. Die by fire. I love that.
With that, you know that shoulder, bump as well.
Give me this. Give me car. Give me wife. That's fantastic. I like that kind of stuff. But anyway, I cooked this clown again. Again, he follows me, bro. You could just hit unfollow, mute tweets, whatever. But this was another lovely message. He says the person who's doing a good impression of that unhinged, deranged scum meth. Bro, how many? This isn't even proper English. First of all, I thought this was some fucking alt-righteous motherfucker, but unhinged, deranged scum, meth head, Hotspur hippie, who I'm glad he's fucked off. Nothing but a lunatic, that guy. Sounds like you're a fucking lunatic, buddy. I hope you're next, Yankee. Gotta love that. Fans wishing you're next. I hope you're next,
crazy.
buddy. Nothing but parasite can't. This is the good part. The last sentence gets me going the most. Nothing but parasite cancer, you ainge in cult dick lovers.
It's almost like words on the screen don't hurt you. It's crazy.
It's almost like the people who are so upset with me about not being so mad at Ainge are the ones that always bring up Ainge's penis. And to me, it's like, bro, just say you want the dude. Just say you think about him sexually.
Why are you speaking about it? Why you keep bringing it up? I'm not bringing it up. See, you just brought it up just then. No, you. It's like, nah, bro.
I'm not bringing up penis. I said you like penis. I'm like, no one mentioned penis until you got here, buddy.
You thought about writing that in a sentence, though. So where's your head at? Stupid.
It's weird. It's weird. And then it's again back to the old created genders because you're sexual for Ainge sexual and Arteta sexual and all this stuff. Bro, just say you want some pasta cock.
Bro, there is a on Twitter an Arsenal user. His name is Saliba Sexual, bro. I can't get past that, bro. Man, openly has Saliba Sexual.
If you're putting it forward like that, I can respect it. You're saying, look, I have no shame. I want Saliba and the manners in which, those manners.
There's a Tottenham.
It is weird. It reminds me of one of Elijah's videos talking about Bergvall stands. And it's like bro had kicked the ball maybe 3 times for us, and there were people like writing love novels about him. It's crazy.
Grown men on Twitter talking about they want to have his baby.
Oh, bro, that reminds me. I think I still have the tweet saved. One United fella and one Arsenal fella, bro, saying the maddest shit when one of their players did something. Oh my god.
Lee Gunner quote tweets some crazy shit. And there's this guy who I don't even want to say it out loud. It just sounds so fucked up. If you have it, send it to me. I'll fucking pull it up and let y'all read it. But it was insane. I was like, bro, to actually tweet those thoughts it was crazy. Yeah, hey, Jordan says Bergvall's cute. What you mean, bro? He can be cute, but like, I'm just not into the like 18-year-old propping up onto this.
Crazy.
He's 18, bro. Like, I'm 36 years old. Even if it was a female, that's still fucking weird, bro. It's like you waited for the 18, then you're like, look how hot she is. It's fucking weird. I'm a grown man. I see women and people different. Like Elijah to me is a child that I think is a mature child, but he wouldn't consider himself a child. He's 20 something years old. To me, if you ain't fucking 30 or over, you're a child.
Guys,
mad.
How old are you, Nick?
36, unfortunately.
Okay, so you're a grown man. You're actually older than me.
Since I got both of you here, when's the next episode of your show coming out? Because it was a lot of foreplay. You know what I'm saying? No real explosion. I was ready to watch it. I woke up and I was like, I had it saved. I'm like, I can't wait to watch it.
We need it on. Nobody's safe.
It was an hour-long intro. I was like, bro, everyone's safe here, bro. Like, I can't lie, it's a nice safe space.
It was a nice intro. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Fucking life took over, bro. We need to make another one. Was it Wrong opinions? What was it called? I don't know. Whatever the shit was called. I can't remember what I named it.
You can't remember the show. I was like, everyone's safe. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone is nice and safe.
Elijah did text me after our show. He's like, bro, I felt like y'all were just teasing for an hour and you didn't cook anyone. I was like, well, it's kind of, episode 1. I agree. We need to link up back on that. I've kind of, like I said, not taking a break, but like I just had so much real life shit going on that it was like the time I had to stream, I passed out and I like literally couldn't do it. And then when I tried, it was like the internet fucked me off and all this other stuff. And look at Tottenham Rangers. See what we're forced to do. These brain dead Ainge outers. It almost forces me. Like I was saying earlier, I'm forced to defend Ainge because there's old men, old British guys going, this clueless idiot clown, blah blah blah. And I'm like, what the fuck have you done with your life? He's obviously living your dream job, but he's a bozo idiot, fucking all this other stuff just because we didn't get a result. And I always go back to how I felt as a player, which was the manager can only do so much until it's up to everyone who actually fucking kicked the ball to do something. And to a degree, I sympathize with the like anti-Ainge narratives, which is like the main thing that pisses me off is the Mikey Moore shit. Where's my Mikey? I need my English Lamine Yamal to show the world we have the English Lamine Yamal, and he's just not getting that chance to shine. And it took him fucking 12 months to finally admit that Timo Werner wasn't a good footballer. And then he, as soon as he's healthy, puts him back on the bench over Mikey Moore. It's fucking, I don't fucking like that. You know, that fucking grinds my gears. But that doesn't mean I'm like Ainge out because he did some shit I disagree with. Everybody do shit I disagree with. Elijah every day do shit I disagree with. That don't mean Elijah out.
Yep.
Even though maybe it should be Elijah out, hashtag Elijah out. But I just struggle with this whole, like, it's shit. Like Destiny 5 was in the chat earlier and said, if you're Ainge in, it's because you don't know football and you're something fanboy or something. I don't know. I just think it's like everyone has their breaking point on how much they can support. And yeah, I feel like how great it would be for Ainge to prove them all wrong. But with every result that goes, every 45 minutes played, my confidence in him proving everybody wrong wanes. It does wane. And I think that that's a normal thing to say. Official Office Shaker says, if you're a manager and you're a mutant these days, apparently. Can't even back a manager these days. People say Arteta sexuals, but then they're the ones who talk about him all day. Yeah. And this whole spell, the last like 12 months with Ainge has opened my eyes to the Spurs fan base. I used to think Arsenal were the worst, but now I like to argue with Arsenal that we are number one and they are still the bridesmaid at worst fan base. They're number two. And that Tottenham have, because we haven't actually won anything in a very long time. Since I've been supporting the club, we have not lifted a trophy.
Same.
Really?
Yeah. Like 2012, 13? 14?
Yeah,
13?
that's basically when I started supporting Tottenham as well, around that time.
It was like 12? Yeah, because Clint Dempsey.
I think it was 2013 to 14.
Love me some Nacogdoches, Texas, baby. Deuce, talk to me.
Speak.
What was I talking about? I was just thinking that was, bro. I remember being like, "Wow, man, Dempsey and Bale, like, wow, this is great. I'm gonna love it here." And then fast forward to now, I'm like, I fucking hate these fans, like little bitches like Scott J. You never been to the fucking game. You what would you know? You watch it on the telly. It's like technically, if I'm in the fucking nosebleeds, I have a better view from the telly.
Yeah, it's just the whole.
You get the you get the full wide view, bro. You get the proper wide view on that one.
Jordan, I'm also 34. I'm not 36. That's Nick. Nick looks young for 36.
Yeah, I'm 36, going 37, bro. Yeah, I know how to look at, but yeah.
Man. I had two opportunities. I had two opportunities to go damn, but I didn't do it. I feel like that deserves some nice E points, you know.
Here's a good one. Daniel Scicluna.
Scicluna.
Daniel Scicluna. I love how Spurs fans have been they've been saying revolting shit. I was going to try and read that in English accent for some reason. How they've been saying revolting shit about Ainge all season. They have.
Oh,
apparently, him mentioning that there was a nervous atmosphere there in the stadium was unforgivable insult to fans.
Hey, that was actually decent. I can't lie.
That was actually really good, man.
That was actually very decent.
I love how Spurs fans have been saying revolting shit about Angel season. The more I do it, the more I'm going to fuck it up. So I should have just left it there.
Sounds very old BBC.
Well, that's pretty
BBC
good,
News.
Ooh, crikey. We've got ourselves a mash up there on the highway. Y'all call it a highway? Here's but I do. There's a few things I want to talk about on this comment. So they've been saying revolting shit about Ainge all season, and apparently him mentioning that there was a nervous atmosphere in the stadium was an unforgivable insult to fans. Well, Daniel, what I would say is this. When you're Chicken Little and you see a raindrop or two, you're like, see, I told you the sky was falling. Or if you're a Costco guy and you get 5 big booms and you get fucking choco chunky chip cookie and a chicken bake, well, then, you're just never wrong, are you? Because you're a Costco guy. But it's weird, because those same people are the same ones who love to say insulting shit. And then as soon as you say, hey, you're a bitch, fuck you, they're like, he attacked me. He's slandering and abusing me. Everyone's abused. Everyone's a victim. Ooh, I'm a victim. You're abusing me, Elijah, because you don't fucking. Ooh. It's so weird. I don't know. It's just. Ew. crikey, mate, it's a little bit of a Piccadilly.
No one says that.
No one says Piccadilly.
Piccadilly.
A little bit of a diddly.
It's a bit of a pickle. It's a bit of a pickle. Or a bit of a pickle, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean a bit of a pickle. Yeah, it might need a bit of help, you know what I mean? Yeah.
A bit of a pickle.
A bit of a pickle.
But this is another aspect. What, Elijah? You want to weigh in on this before I keep rambling?
What
I
about
sent
the
you the link,
tweet?
by the way,
or-
Jacob.
You sent me the tweet.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
What's that? What you mean about
The Lee Gunner tweet. What was your take on the whole, like, were you upset with Ainge for saying, hey, you know, everyone seemed like some pussies versus Bournemouth?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know he said that. I just found out now.
All I know is Angel say something, and then everyone is gonna get really butthurt about it. So it's like, does it even matter what the particulars are?
I don't even care what Ange says in press conferences. I just care about the pitch, the results. That's all I care about, bro. Like, talk is talking, and like, people are gonna talk.
But
I have no problem with that. I just care about what you're doing as a manager, and that's the only thing I really judge the manager on. If he talks his shit, he can talk his shit. He can, you know what I'm saying, he can puff his chest if he feel like it and not puff his chest. I couldn't care less, really. The quotes I don't care about that much unless it has something to do with football. I just look at the results, that's it, man. He can talk as much as he wants to. Don't mind.
Bro, I just pulled up this tweet before I share it. God damn.
I told you. It's crazy.
It's worse when I remembered it, but now I'm seeing it in front of my eyes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna. Oh, but before I do that, let me. The final thing I wanted to say about this comment is, it's funny that Ainge is all these horrible names, but no one wants to say Areola's a fat bozo fucking loser bitch ass motherfucker, stupid son of a bitch doing whatever the fuck he did, should go back to fuck off wherever the fuck he came from because he couldn't hold on to a 2-0 lead. But Ainge does it. Ainge can't hang on to a 2-0 lead. Oh, he's all them names I just mentioned. But when Areola does it, he's just too I love me some Areola. I'm an Areola fan myself. But not Areola, because that motherfucker's a fucking idiot, bozo, fraud, degenerate, criminal, fat son of a bitch, whatever they all want to say about Ainge. Because why the fuck can't he hold on to a 2-0 lead? Pussy. You such a bitch. You can't see the game out after 2. We go up 2-0 and then we didn't hold on. Yeah. Oh, but when fucking Areola Nipple Man does it, oh, no, we got no smoke for Nipple Man because we want to lick that nipple, baby. But these motherfuckers, nah, when Ainge does it, you fat Australian fucking asshole. And it's like all this weird shit. Keep the same energy is all I'm asking. What? Keep the same energy, you know?
Oh, yeah. One thing I always do is keep the same energy, man. This energy. Don't give a fuck energy. That's the energy. Don't give a fuck.
Well, you're not a match day going fan, you fucking Yankee bastard.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a fake fan, innit? So it makes the trolling a lot easier because I'm
just gonna call you a Yankee. I think it's easier.
Unhand me, Yankee.
And it's meant to degrade you. Daniel 90 says, so when will your breaking point with Ainge be then, Jacob? Does it take another disaster season like this? Just wondering. I mean, I would say I've been close to it a few times. I think if we would have lost versus Coventry, I would have been Ainge out early on in the season, but Jed Spence saved him. And then we continue to move. I think if we failed to get past Alkmaar, I'd probably be very close, if not there. I still think there's, it's fucking sad, top of the table, top 10 to play for this year. So we're like 9 points away from 10th, bro. That's fucking crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. This was a disaster season by every shape of the imagination, although we did get as close to a final as we have since Jose. But, I think contextually, Ainge hasn't been great, but I never expected him to be the greatest or most perfect thing because I always remember the fact that he was our fourth choice. We had gotten denied by people whose names I knew before we tried to hire them. When we tried to hire Ainge, I said, who the fuck is that? I like the last name. Sounds kind of Greek. And then I looked into him and, yeah, well, I'm aware.
It's just one of the big mysteries of the world.
He's Greek?
What gave that
I
away?
thought he was Australian. Oh shit, he Greek.
He's fat Aussie Greek son of a bitch. Can't hold on to a 2-0 lead. Areola, you son of a bitch. Which I can't wait for. We hire Areola in the summer, and then by this time next year, it'll be you stupid son of a bitch. Everyone's hurt. You can't hang on to a 2-0 lead. And it'll be just... And at that point, it's like, do I even support the next manager, or do I just wait until everyone's pissed off at him and be like, oh, I told you so? Because I don't really like the I told you so. Personally, I think it's kind of lame.
That's the ultimate troll, though. It's the ultimate troll. Like, literally for your episodes, man. Wrong opinions. You guys will be thriving.
Yeah.
With that show, you'll be thriving.
That's sort of like the premise, like the shit we do the commentary thing already as it is anyways. It's just mostly bringing it together and just basically roasting and just like making points of the shit we see within our own fan bases and others around the world as well.
Yeah, you'll be thriving off that, man. To be fair, you could be thriving now. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I think. I'd hope so. I want to see more episodes. That's really what it is. I'm just trying to get you guys motivated. That's the main thing.
That fat, clueless nipple with his black suit on. Couldn't even hang on to a 2-0 lead. Bozo. Fraud. Big up. Oh, okay. I'm not going to read the rest of that comment. Thomas Frank is good. Sure, he's mid. You want to get your standard white woman mayonnaise chicken salad dinner? Fine. I don't. Personally. Bro, don't. I don't want to hear. All right. Why is Thomas Frank that?
Names doesn't mean he's these.
Bro,
like,
I don't. First of all, you're right. I don't trust people with 2 first names. My name's James Jim. James Jim.
Yeah. Don't
trust you, James Jim.
Names. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
Triple J is your name, bro. Oh Lord, have mercy.
But also because he's fucking stupid, clueless, ignorant, defensively inept piece of shit. They've conceded more goals than us and scored less. Stupid, ignorant, doesn't know what he's doing, bozo clown, circus show. God, I really should have kept a list like I do whenever it's transfer season and it's the prepared, we're thinking about it, we're almost ready, we're blue balling ourselves, we're edging, and all that fun vernacular they use to say that we're going to sign a player, and it never happens when we're teasing. We're just flicking around the bean a little bit. And then it's like, does that mean we're signing anyone? No, not really. We're just flicking around the bean. And it's like, okay. So I want to try and remain, with the same energy and adjectives that they like to say for Ainge, for people who can't even do what Ainge is doing in a very shit disaster season. He's conceded more, scored less, ignorant, stupid piece of shit bozo, couldn't even beat us. Leicester beat us. He couldn't even beat us. What a fucking idiot. That's how I feel about Thomas Frank.
I feel like I need to give you like a list of like 4 or 5 words per day that you should try and incorporate into when you're slandering players and managers. I can't lie. I keep hearing stupid bitch a lot, man. We gotta broaden your horizons, man.
I just remember people saying, most specifically on Spurs King, that old white dude was like, he's a stupid idiot clown, doesn't care about our youth. It's like, why are you so mad at him, bro?
Fair enough. Hey, Luba's chill, though. Luba's chill.
Yeah, and, until he starts talking about Ainge. Then he fucking acts like a unhinged, deranged man.
Man's drinking moonshine out of a jar.
And I don't even know. I don't even know,
man.
I said, I'm like, man's got out of a jar. That's crazy.
You already know.
So what is on the label? What label?
I couldn't find a cup. I have a jar. Fuck it. This will do.
Lucchini, Italian, roasted garlic, Conte sauce. It's a sauce for the Conte noodles in the pasta. You put the Conte noodles in the pasta.
I'm just surprised that you washed it and the label is still on there perfectly.
I would have taken it off.
It's all glass in the inside, so it doesn't really matter what's on the outside. It's like humans. It's what's inside that matters, not what you look like on the outside. And just because you were an Italian sauce container before doesn't mean you can't be a fucking moonshine jar later, you know?
Yeah, we've had some people in history which that doesn't apply to you, but I get the overall sentiment. I get it.
Would you take Gyökeres in the summer, Jacob? Yeah, I would. Yeah, for sure. 6 foot. Was he 6'4", 6'2"? Big boy. I like a big striker. Big up, fellas. Big up, Mile High Hotspur. Hopefully you're doing well. You beat both of the Texas teams this year already over there, Colorado. Fat, clueless nipple. That is a good one. He's a fat, clueless fucking nipple in a black suit. Stupid English muffin.
Muffin.
Do y'all just call those muffins over there? Like the English muffins? Because that's like a type of breakfast bread here.
I guess technically it's called a breakfast muffin, but it's just not a muffin though, is it? Like
it's not a muffin at all, because I think like chocolate muffin or blueberry muffin.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do they call those English muffins in England?
They call
it it's an English muffin, yeah.
Because y'all also call
English
cookies
muffin,
crackers and crisps and chips and dips.
No, we call cookies cookies.
No, you don't. You call them biscuits.
No,
are you eating a little biscuit, a little tiny biscuit, or you want some biscuits and crumpet?
We call them both.
Bro,
it's biscuit.
That reminds me, bro. Biggest spin out. I went to England in 2016 and I stayed at Liverpool for a few days. And I went out to, I think it was the Shankly Hotel or something. I don't know, it was some pub around the corner. It was the only thing open on a rainy Wednesday night in Liverpool. And I went there and it was like a pub. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, all right, I'm a little bit hungry. Let me just experience something. So I got like some BLT burger that was there. And he said BLT burger with chips and a drink, whatever. I'm like, sweet. Thing comes out and I see like fucking kettle chips, like crisps on the plate. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Where's my chips at? Because for us, chips is like fries, like French fries type of shit. I got rotted, man. I felt fucking I was devastated, bro. I felt rotted.
Maybe it's just a pub thing. I don't know. Like up north, it's crazy. Fair enough.
Chips,
I
All right, so y'all ready to see this fucking tweet?
I'm ready to see it, man. I don't know what to expect. Oh no, I have seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this.
Why would you say anything like that, even in a joking sense? Why?
I'm gonna put that comment up just to cover.
It's well. I think
it makes it look worse now.
Oh shit! Shit, who else got a left?
You know what it is? This impression.
Fuck!
You might as well just take
mission
it
abort, mission abort, mission abort, mission abort.
Shit. Oh, I try to hide it. Big up Bobby K. I think I saw Bobby K and I forgot to say hello, Bobby K.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, because this guy was like talking shit to him, and then he pulls up this tweet. He's like, bro, you said this. Like, you don't say this publicly and then try to talk shit, call him jobless, holeless,
3.2 million views, bro. On that one tweet.
3.2 is crazy. Dude, don't you get paid off?
Shit.
Like, if it's impressions, you get paid off. Yeah, he's living life. I can't lie, he's living life.
Bro, that's a crazy.
He's got
and
the
there was another
blue
one
tick.
as well. There was another one as well. It's not as bad, but there was another one that read.
That's crazy, bro.
From Trey, United Trey said, "Ahmed, forget your girl. I want you now." That was another
God,
one.
no.
Yeah.
I have, my wife has been like, can you please stop talking about Son? That year he was getting the golden boot. Like, I just couldn't stop talking about Son. And it was just Son this, Son that. And she's like,
Son.
yeah, that was a fun video. Son. But I've never once had even the thought to say or feel any of that, what we were just looking at. Oh, I even commented. I said, ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Someone was like, I love this player. So this is the most outrageous thing I've seen on the net. Bro.
Hey, all the YouTubers just lined up, to clown on this guy. Fam.
Yeah,
bro, fair,
that's crazy. Big up, Das.
Oh, there he is. Adrian Chia, your man's here. He says late night Jacob tears. Meanwhile, Mike Dawes.
I've never in my life felt like I do right now. I don't give a fuck what he wears.
There's more to it, but
I was gonna say there's a whole lot of context left out of that one, bro.
I was gonna say that sounds like my man when Gabrielle walks up, fam.
Gabriel, look at Gabriel. Oh my god, look at Calafiore. He's got like a lion's mane. Look at his hair, like a stallion. All that shit.
I thought you were originally
hell,
gonna pull out. There was some brother who thought of a song about Odegaard in the shower, and that's all I thought you were gonna pull out. I don't know,
bro. That was pretty crazy. He was like, "I'm in the shower," But dude, to be fair, a lot of daily thoughts happen in the shower. I'm not saying like necessarily homosexual thoughts for me, but for everyone in your life, whatever you're privy for, you're gonna have thoughts in the shower, right? That's kind of a normal place to decompress. It's kind of a place where no. Y'all don't just lay there and let the hot water hit your face and contemplate your existence in this fucking ever elusive man-made construct called time that we're living?
I don't take baths. I take a shower, but I take cold showers anyway. So nah, that ain't me, man. I'm just in and out. I don't really spend too much time in the shower.
Big up, Jazz.
Nah, ain't me.
That's crazy.
What?
No, that is crazy.
Yo.
I need to find this.
Hey, to be fair,
I need to research this as well.
To be fair, shout out Brian, innit? Shout out Brian, that's my guy, that Brian Daigle. But I can't lie, even I was on the stream with him. Bro,
he did. 1st of January, Trossard's a Mona, and I love it. Wow.
Oh no, that's crazy. That's
and I love it.
That's even
worse. And I like it or
bud.
some shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my god. But even Brian, innit? And that's my guy, yeah. But he was saying like there's a point in time that he was so engrossed in like Levy Out, he was singing Levy Out songs in the shower, bro. And it's like I can never imagine like my love for something to the point where I start singing it in the shower. I can never imagine.
I don't sing in the shower in general because I usually have a family asleep in the other room, and I don't. And my family doesn't really like it when I sing it, except for my young daughter, because she's not old enough to know that it's not good yet. So,
but so I think about it, like you're naked and wet, soaping up, and you're singing about Daniel Levy. It's like I can't get behind that, bro.
Well.
Wait, why would you be taking pictures of Brian?
You said wet soaping up in the shower, and just thought it was a well moment.
Oh nah, he kind of made it a bit weird now, gang. I ain't gonna lie, but it's just weird that they're thinking of other grown men while soaping up. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got clean, but they're still dirty.
That's
like
again, this is like the defending of Ainge. Like I don't necessarily agree with all of it, but I want to at least apply some moderate level of like not on either side of this, which is I in my shower decompress through, like think about the day and I'm like, okay, that's that was today. How can I be better tomorrow? Kind of shit. Like I have used the shower as a time to gather my thoughts, or my wife and I have a big discussion, and then I contemplate it at night, or it's okay to be. Let's see this.
Yeah, I hear it.
Naturally, it's a little bit of a Mona, but I like that because it's very competitive. You have training.
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay.
Yeah. I naturally is a little bit of a
Leo. Naturally is a little bit of a moaner. Naturally,
it's like out of context. That is the wildest shit.
Okay, fair.
If you're just looking at the transcript, it's little Dr. Umar, I beg your pardon.
This is a sickness of the highest order. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Omar Uchi, to answer your question, no, because I don't subscribe to Chernobyl Away. I'm radiation free, which is probably why I'm able to laugh and be jovial and, generally not be miserable, even though I'm a Tottenham fan, because I don't have radiation poisoning. That's just me. Everyone's allowed to do whatever you want to do. Some people want that sweet, sweet radiation in their bowl of cereal. I don't. I have a family, I have a family. Don't need no radiation. Guess he got wet thinking about Levy, no Diddy.
Cold. Hey, shout out Brian, man. That's my guy, though, man. Shout out Brian.
I usually give a live concert singing to my shampoo bottles.
That's TMI.
Oh, them ones. That's like movie shit, though, nah?
Why did that just
like
make me think of that fish that I sent you on
arguments.
Instagram yesterday, Elijah?
Oh, you said, the fish? Oh, jeez.
You remember? Do you remember the
bro.
fish? Bro, the
Yeah,
comments were crazy. All right, I'll pull it up.
You're going to have to pull it up, man.
I can't just talk about the fish without, like...
I can't lie. You might get age restricted, though. I don't know how YouTube works.
No way. But it's not...
I just don't know how YouTube works. Like, I know Twitch is a lot more strict than YouTube, to be fair, but I just don't know how it will work. You might actually...
Wow, I just saw your message where you said, yeah, no, where I sent you that reel saying, if I send you 47 reels, you better react to all of them.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
Don't do that thing. You send 39, you send 40, they look at 39, you missed one. Like, fuck off, bro. Miss me with that shit.
No, I don't pull it up that you missed one. I just know. It's logged, registered, so next time I'm like, maybe you don't get this reel. Maybe you don't deserve this reel being shared for you.
My missus does that all the time. She sends me 10, I look at 9, you missed one. Woman, I was doing some shit. I had to leave my phone. Come, relax.
It was this one right here.
Instantly.
It was this one right here. Never before seen creature found in the ocean's lightless midnight zone. This jellyfish.
Hey, yo.
Just scroll down to the comments, bro. Just scroll down to the comments.
Hey, yo.
Bro, the comments are insane, dog. I commented, I said, bioluminescence?
And I checked the reply, it's me, bro.
Wow.
Bioluminescence? Question mark.
Wow.
Follow me on
That's
Instagram.
crazy.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, there it is. Shrek's looking up.
Yo, it's not, you
Shrek's
gotta get the
looking
Shrek one.
Yo, that's a peach.
The comments are exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
The comments are crazy.
Yeah.
Boy, would I.
Dodgeball.
How deep did you say? That's how crazy.
Oh, Lord.
Literally, as soon as I saw this on my feed, this guy's comment is exactly how I felt. Just like open the comments, I was like, I gotta read the comments, and then I just
You have to.
Yeah.
Favorite rapper?
My lord.
My good googly moogly. Question for the panel: favorite rapper? I think it depends on my mood. I already know Elijah's Tupac.
Yep.
I'm gonna take that bioluminescence off the screen. It's distracting.
Good question, Favorite rapper? Good question. Got a few, man. Growing up in the 90s, I was able to listen to a fair few back then. That's what my mind's gonna take me back to. Yeah, Tupac would be up there. Also, don't mind a bit of old Snoop. What's his name?
When you say old Snoop, do you mean pre-Trump performing Snoop, or
I'm talking like 90s, 2000s, like that sort of.
Oh,
shit,
so
but
back
not the
whenever he actually
2010s.
cared about minor. Okay.
Yeah, so Snoop was Snoop. Yeah, it just goes back to one for me with Tupac. For me, probably, yeah. Just listen to some old Tupac. Bro. We're not here to listen
Weird
to
Al Yankovic.
Pulp tune.
Weird Al Yankovic helped me feel comfortable being who I am. I can be as silly and quirky as I want to, and I don't even need a fucking accordion. Which, an accordion just takes it up a level.
If you had curly hair and a perm, you'd pass as Weird Al Yankovic.
Eesh.
I'm not gonna lie, Amish Paradise changed my life.
Kendrick's
That's a good song.
It's a great one.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
Good
a great
song.
one.
What a good rapper, bro. Look up Mr. Cheeks, bro. He's a very good rapper. Shout out to New York, man. You'll have some crazy rapper names. But hey,
Lil Cheeks.
Mr. Cheeks, bro. He's
Oh,
like a
Mr.
rapper
Cheeks. That's not as
like
bad.
2000s, bro. Hey, New York has-
I'll throw out a few, but it really depends on my mood. As of lately, who I've been jamming a lot, most of, probably like some Kenny Mason
Fez.
or Josiah. He's like a screaming rapper. He like screams and it's like fight, break shit. And when I'm at work working with all these metal poles, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna break some shit. But like
I don't know if they're
historically, like
rappers.
through my lifetime, who I've really enjoyed, obviously 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying album changed my life. Subsequently, I've listened to G Unit after that because of 50 Cent. Eminem, Dre, I mean, you could talk about all that, but really another, I'm just going to name, I don't know if they're my favorites because I don't listen to them like all the time on repeat, but they like absolutely shaped who I am and my music taste today. Tribe Called Quest is another one.
Nice.
Just the funk level in the rap, like just made it like something that I'd never really experienced before I'd heard Tribe Called Quest. So, Eminem, of course, was very big during my time, and his message of like, fuck everybody, be true to yourself kind of a message I really resonate with. My wife says I should grow up. I'm over 30 and I shouldn't still be like double middle finger to the world, but like something about it still resonates with me. But it's really easy as a white man to be like, you know, I think Eminem is quite contagiously the greatest. You know, so I don't like to do that because I just feel like I fit into the box I don't want to fit into. But he's fucking talented. Nas is obviously great. I've never really rated Jay-Z like that, but he did bring
Thank
Kanye
you.
into the scene.
That guy, Jay-Z
Jay-Z
is
is overrated,
overrated.
Like I like the
Overrated.
Black Album. The Blueprint was okay. I'm gonna say the one with the song title that I can't say publicly about the men in Paris. That album with Kanye was
Yeah.
good because artistically Kanye drove that vehicle. And Kanye, pre his mom dying from a tummy tuck, he was he was almost
Well, that's
untouchable.
like
He was on a run.
violating.
Yeah.
What?
Kanye's up there, bro.
Sounds like such a violation, bro.
Why was that a violation of Kanye? I was just saying he's one of the
Tummy
best.
tuck.
No,
Oh,
it's the
pre-tummy tuck.
It's just it's not a viol, but it just sounds like a violation.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say you didn't have to
Still
say
a
the cause
banging
of death.
track.
Bro,
That shit still gets
Through
played
the
today, bro.
Wire.
People
That
still go
song
off to it,
still
man.
Through the Wire. That song specifically still like gives me the goosebumps. You know what I mean? That just like speaking on some real shit. It was like 50 Cent talking about being shot 9 times. You ain't never seen him take 9 like me. It was like he's like I would had to eat and talk through a wired jaw because of this car crash I was in, and it was talking about like the pains and struggles growing up, and like it just was real. You know what I'm saying? Like that real shit. Kanye West. Last thing I really liked was what was the red cover, and it was like a cartoon. It was like a video game, like 8-bit video game, like sex act. What was it? My Twisted Dark Nightmare Fantasy or whatever. My Twisted Beautiful.
Fantasy.
The album he made when Amber Rose broke his heart. That
Yeah,
album,
my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted. That one of those. I'm not skipping anything on this album. So like, but I would never say Kanye West is my favorite, especially because he's into Nazis lately and like selling Nazi merch, which is fucking weird. But again, you know, trauma makes people do things like that, I guess. Not me personally, but I guess for Kanye it does. So yeah, I know I'm leaving out like a bunch of really good rappers that I really like, but those are just a couple that I think really, 50 Cent.
Gotta separate the art from the artist, man.
Yeah.
I
One thing
try.
you don't do these days.
Person wise, art in terms of the music slaps, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like something used to like that, man. For me,
No,
it's
I
R.
think
Kelly,
it's just
man.
when
R.
people
Kelly, the
talk
person-
about some real shit, like that Kanye album, My Dark Twisted Beautiful Nightmare, whatever it's called. That was him going through some shit, and like you felt the soul in the music. Like even Kenny Mason, not even the same style as that album, but you just feel his like it's real life shit that he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like something he really feels. And when people are authentic and genuine in that way, like Tupac was, I think it's like hard to deny, regardless how you feel about the style. Anyway, that's just my
Mr.
My
Old
2
Kanye.
cents. Like I like aspects of Tyler the Creator. I like aspects of Lil Yachty, even though like they're not like. Yeah, there's creative aspects of that bring a uniqueness to them that I like, but I would never say like they're the best or they're this or that. Like even
Well,
that
when it was
dude who
vinyl,
just
it's
chirps
like,
on the song, I don't even know his name. He's just like,
I'm more about the
those little
actual music
ad-libs.
production itself. My background, anyways, I'm more about the music production itself, man. The lyrics and shit like that doesn't really bother me, man. I'm all about the beat, the chords, the structure, all that sort of shit. Like, from my background, I listen to the music, man. Tyler, the Creator, actually makes some mad shit when you look at it, like, as a whole. Like, he's creative as fuck, man.
Yeah. And that's why I
let
liked
me grab
Anderson
this.
Paak before he became fucking sellout industry plant. Anderson Paak, because he played like the drums and did all the percussive for his music. It reminds me of like, I really rate an artist who doesn't just like get a pre-bought sound and like with Kanye,
themselves.
he would grab a piece of it and then fucking put it in a blender and then make it his own thing. And I think that like that's a lot of talent involved in that. Like you look at a band nowadays, how hard it is to get a band, first of all, because you've got most of the people learn guitar or bass or drums, right? Or they want to be the singer who gets all the ladies, which for me, when I wanted to be in a band, I was like, I don't want to fuck around with these instruments. I just want to get up there and have sex with all the women. And I can't sing, so it's never going to happen for me making the band. And you know, it was like, you look at nowadays, why do I need to go find a guitarist, a drummer, a bass player, and a saxophonist when I can just push a button and it goes, and it plays that note in said instrument. So it's like,
I haven't used it in ages.
Saxophone's one of my favorite instruments, by the way.
My saxophone's purple and gold. Actually, I've shown you, Jacob, but it's purple and
Just
gold.
need one of these, man. Just need one of these, bro.
Oh, you got an APK? Hey.
I make music, bro. I make music. Like, I'm a DJ producer.
fair.
That's what I need is one of these, bro. When is one of these? You got your pads here now. You got your chords and shit like that. You can.
Oh, you
do
got one as
your
well. Hey,
automation
that's
shit.
cool.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Yeah. So like, you know, that's all you need
that's
these
cool.
days, bro. Bit of software.
I've got
a bit of
that,
know-how.
but then my father-in-law, he gifted me this for my wife and I, and it's a MIDI. It is a MIDI, but it's obviously, as you can see, a shit ton of keys, so I can actually like play
Black Thought.
tunes.
Shout out to the Roots, man. The Roots are cold. I don't know if you were already talking about the Roots already.
We talked about the Roots privately before because Questlove made me want to be a drummer. I was like, bro, if I could drum like that, I don't give a fuck what anybody. Just the flavor, fucking like, there's just
Man's got a vinyl.
sauce.
Yeah, I knew it. There it is.
Yeah, that's the one
on vinyl as well. That's crazy.
Bro, I got a bunch. I took some off my wall, bro. I got the Little Sims. If you guys haven't listened to Little Sims, she's cold. I can't lie. It's a UK rapper. She's cold. I can't lie.
What'd she say? In it, bruv. I made myself a cuppa.
Rap's not my style, but yeah, I can respect the music. But
female rapper that I recently got into, who I've already canceled, is Doechii. She's nice.
Doechii Fairs. Denzel Curry is one of them.
But then she also said, I hate men. So she's like, if you're straight, it's a red flag. I was like, what?
Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Fucking, I don't have time for this utter woke nonsense, bro. Get out of here.
One of my favorite albums of all time, Care For Me by Saba.
That is absolutely woke nonsense. What is that? Your light's reflecting off of it.
I know, it's just fucking... I'm going to be hella dark for this. I don't care, bro. I need to get this propaganda out the way. It's Gohan on my screen, bro. That's why. Gohan right here. He's reflecting off the thing. Can you see like the little Super Saiyan there?
Yeah, I see
Gohan on my screen, bro. That's what it is, yeah. But it's Care For Me by Saba. This is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Corday, that's a good one as well. Look up Tony D.
I got a bunch of vinyls. A lot of them are on my wall. Like you'll see there. That's Erykah Badu right there.
Saw the Denzel Curry one.
Baduism, and then the Tupac All Eyes on Me is there.
Oh, what an album!
And then right above there is Tyler the Creator, and then I have more Tupac over there. I got a bunch of shit just out here, just decorating my room.
Question for Nick: do you think Dre is the GOAT producer?
For me, honestly, Dre, yeah, he's definitely up there. But for me, someone that I've admired, the two guys I've admired is Timbaland and Scott Storch. Because for me, those two, like Scott Storch fucked his life up massively. Obviously, he got into a whole bunch of shit, drugs and all that sort of stuff there. Now he's trying to like get himself back up there again. But if you look at the bangers this guy produced, like hit after hit after hit after hit in that 2000s period, bro, this guy was like it, man. Like Scott Storch for me, and the guy wasn't even trained. He learned how to do shit himself. And then you've got Timbaland, who made, if you look at the album he made with the Nelly Furtado and Timberlake and all that sort of shit there, he was using buckets, he was using bins and all sorts of shit like that to create his sounds, bro. That to me some creative shit, because when I think about it, when I make my music using sample packs, and even if I've recorded shit myself, I think this is dog shit, this is rubbish, I can't make it sound professional. And then you hear Timbaland, we just use some bins. And we just started smacking some bins, and how that's what got the kick. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, man? That really makes things stand out for me.
What Timberland did with Missy Elliott, who is my GOAT of all female artists, is Missy Elliott, for more than one reason. And Elijah, you know one of those reasons.
I actually don't. I don't remember.
You remember?
I actually don't remember, but I don't like the tone of voice you're using. I'll answer the question.
Let me work
I'm a bit nervous.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
While you bring up your Missy Elliott,
I put it in the private chat. Just don't mention it, because all my cred will go out the window.
Yes. Okay.
You remember that conversation now?
Yes, I remember.
But the beats that he made for Missy Elliott, like, opened the door for me for Missy Elliott, and she's one of those artists that I hold near and dear to my heart. So Nicki Minaj Clearford, get the fuck out of here, bro. That bitch can't walk through the damn...
Nicki, like the last 5-10 years of Nicki's been kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, maybe 10 years is too much of a stretch. Last 5 years though has been, especially with the 6ix9ine.
Got old, bro. She's a one-trick pony. She was Dwayne Wade with the contact foul. That's all she did. It was just that I'm Mickey Bobby, baby, like she hit that high pitch. And yeah, it was just like the same shit, bro. How about different? Switch the flow, goddamn.
I don't know. Kenny Mason. Producer, I don't know. I put DJ Premier up there, to be honest. My favorite producer is Ninth Wonder, though. I like Madlib a lot as well. But Ninth Wonder is my favorite producer, just because of the way he samples.
I suppose for me it's different because I come from the electronic music background, and a lot of the shit is made using samples and create your own shit and whatnot, which is why I look at how they made music back then and now as well. Like you see how like Kendrick, how he made that, not like us, like using old samples, pitch it down, flip it, do all sorts of shit there, add your own bits and pieces. That shit to me that's what I like watching. I like watching the behind the scenes of how they make shit. That was Metro Boomin, right? Product.
I think you might like Ninth Wonder, man. And the thing is, Ninth Wonder, he still does like every year. Like, he has a series called Zion where it's like 30 to 40 instrumentals he makes, and he releases like an album 30-40 every year. Plus he does like collab albums and stuff. Like, he's still very much active, and he's been doing this like 20 plus years. So in terms of work ethic, he's up there with some of the better producers nowadays as well, in my opinion. But
gotta remember as well not to confuse it, like producer and beat maker. If you're just making beats like DJ Khaled, for example, that guy gets fucking memed on a lot, and for good reason, right? Producer. Yeah, that's what I mean. He just gets memed on. Like, that guy is not a beat maker. He's not a producer, bro. Like, you have actual producers like Dre, who sits there and engineers everything. Oh, we're gonna sit there, I'm gonna EQ this, and I bring that up, make the blah blah blah. And you got people that do both. You got straight engineers. You got straight beat makers. Shit like that. Like Storch is like a beat maker. I've never seen like engineer a proper track, but that dude will sit there and make shit out of nothing. Busta Rhymes, Break Your Neck, Candy Shop. I think he also did. Didn't he also work on In the Club as well? I think with Dre. I think he was.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think he was understudy or some shit. I think I've heard him say that before. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, you sit there and just making shit. But yeah, you can't go past Dre, bro. Dre for the 90s, especially.
In terms of especially his influence.
With NWA as well, it's crazy.
I hear it, man. Man. Have you guys listened to Duckworth? Like Kendrick Lamar, Duckworth. That was all produced by Ninth Wonder as well. That's a
I like the Duckworth album.
That song was produced by Ninth. All 3 beats was produced by Ninth Wonder, man.
Yeah, it actually wasn't an album. It was just like a.
It was the final song on Damn. But yeah, that was all Ninth Wonder, man. I mean, Ninth Wonder is.
Wasn't there like a six song list that came out? It was just like DVCK, Duckworth, something like that. I don't know.
Maybe like there was a extra album or something, but yeah, it's one of those. Mate, I can't lie, just the stuff he does with samples. I feel like he's just been very underrated, just because he's not on that kind of. I don't even
Pharrell
want to say
back
not
in
on
the
that
day
kind of
was
level.
very good too. I know he
Yeah,
makes
that's
more of
what I
that
mentioned,
pop
yeah.
bullshit and Katy Perry vomitville, but you know, some of his. I'm also throw this out there because this is someone who's still in the game. Two of them are still in the game anyway. 3-6 Mafia. They used to make their shit
Yeah.
in a fucking closet with a mattress over the door. And their beats, they said they had a little 4-pad beat maker, and they'd be like, just make a something and then go in the closet. It was like the most trash can recording, and I love that shit. The ingenuity, the desire to say, fuck it, we don't need all this. We just want to get our music out there, and I like that tenacity. Juicy J is still making music. For me, he is the creator of ad-libs. There's no other rapper that I can think of. In chat, let me know if there's someone else. But Juicy J been doing the ad-lib shit before anybody that I can remember. You know, shut the fuck up. The ad-libs, like the
random shit.
Well, the ad-libs, like, so they would say a line, then there'd be like a at the end, like 21 Savage does it a lot, Migos does it a lot now, Future, all the rappers do it now, but like back when it was Chicken Head, you know, boy, chicken, boy, chicken head, you know,
I just
back in them days.
I don't know enough to make that type of assumption.
I'm too Australian for
L
that.
knowledge for me. I would say L knowledge for me, man.
Oh,
but I'll
man.
give Juicy J credit. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck
shout out
up.
Too Short as well. Shout out Too Short, man.
You think even back to like Cypress Hill and shit like that, who I've seen in concert, mind you. Cypress Hill I've seen in concert. They're actually quite good, man. The shit that they do. Just the stuff from back then, just like 4-track recorders. Record 4 things at once, render it, bang, save it. All right, that's one track. Do another thing, save it, bang. Next track, do another thing, save it, bang. Like the home recording system really opened it up for everybody to make music and shit on, bro. From like the most simple to the most complex, bruv. I've seen people make bangers out of like 4 tracks. I've seen people make bangers out of 2 tracks, man. Music really is like anything you want it to be, bruv. I mean, Jacob can write a banger with the cello behind him as well right now.
Yeah,
maybe not
100%.
with the cello, because my wife plays the cello, and I learned how to do the jaws. The that's all I know. I'd rather just get an electric cello programmed into the MIDI and run it that way. What else? You said Too Short. There's something from a Too Short song. I'm too short. I always loved the way he sounded, but then there's also something that one of his songs was like, I don't be by the bar. Something about eat caviar, and I think about that line randomly. You know, like when you're talking about random thoughts that just across your mind, like eating caviar at the bar just sounds not good. First of all, I don't really like caviar. It's fish eggs. E40. That's the. Was it? Whoa, E40. I'll bust a bubble.
I just think about the GC San Andreas one.
Which one?
San Andreas. San Andreas, you know. Well, you talking about the Too Short song I think of, or?
No, I need you to give me a little snippet.
Oh, it's how's it go? Like the ghetto, talking about the ghetto, and it's just like that. That's the whole chorus, man. But I don't know the lyrics anymore. I used to know the lyrics off by heart, and then I stopped playing the game for like 7 years, and now I don't remember the lyrics anymore. But
I actually met Afro Man. You go through our Afro Man. I met him. He was at a dive bar in Arlington, Texas, performing 3 songs randomly. I was like, what the fuck did I just want? This is like our regular dive bar we'd go to because you could smoke in it and we'd just be chilling. And I was like, hey, everyone, Afro Man's out back. He's about to perform because I got high. We're like, all right, Johnny. And then we went, bro. He looked not great at the time, but he was very cool.
Surely he did Colt 45.
Yeah, Colt 45. Baby, that's all we need. Yeah, but then he also did Because I Got High. That shit, everyone was singing that song. That's a good one.
Reminds me of high school.
Wu-Tang, especially, that's a good. My favorite parts of Wu-Tang was fucking Method Man and Redman. Bro, they are so talented. I still listen to them two motherfuckers.
They had some bangers on their own as well. Yeah.
But yeah, when they both went, like, and it was just them, then they did their single thing. Method Man for me, I just liked his style a lot. I like the style.
Also like Yin Yang Twins. I still play Yin Yang Twins till today, bro. I still play Yin Yang Twins. Salt Shaker and what was the other one they had as well?
Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker.
Yeah, there was
that
another
shit
song they
got
had,
overplayed at every white party I'd ever been to with Jello shots.
I still play it at my gigs, bro. I still play it at my gigs. You played that, and then you play. I think there's a sequence I play. There's a sequence I play. It's like 3 or 4 track sequence every time. I start with one and I mix the one into the other and the other. And Salt Shaker is one of them, bro. It's crazy.
Lil Jon, Yin Yang Twins, all that shit is really good for like the function. I'm talking about like when I'm driving to work or I'm at work or I'm at home. Like I'm not just, hey little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that shit. I was like,
body in that ass looks soft.
It's just fucking
see if it's soft. Like,
tunes
bro,
were
stop
so
whispering
good,
to me,
man.
dog. Maybe just play that one for the ladies. Like at first it made me feel weird. Like, you have your earbuds in, he's fucking whispering right into your hole. It's crazy.
Yeah, ASMR, bro. Before ASMR was a thing.
A trendsetter like Juicy J with the ad libs. That's a good point.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the Rockweiler. That's mad. And the Simon
Big up
Says.
Shoshi. Wu-Tang is for the children. Wu-Tang is. Oh, Outkast. Yeah, how do we not mention Outkast either? It's just, I'm still not over them breaking up, I'll be honest. And then they were just like, we're never going to work together.
But you see Andre 3000 these days? Man looks old as hell, bro.
Bro, he's trying to not look like Andre. He doesn't want you to recognize him. His whole, like, he's like, it's a great day if I can go to the laundromat and wash my clothes and no one knows me. Which sucks. It's fair, but not for me. Selfishly,
maybe call him
as a consumer.
Call him Coffee Black. Call him Coffee Black from Semi Pro. And he played Coffee Black Semi Pro basketball movie.
It just sounds like you're being racist. I don't know that
name in the movie.
Oh, Semi Pro with
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Woody Harrelson. Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Nah, I didn't know.
Did you know Woody Harrelson's dad was an actual mobster?
Really?
Yeah, Woody Harrelson's dad was a hitman. You're Googling it now. You can share your screen and I'll share it.
I'm looking for Coffee Black Semi Pro just so I can prove my point.
I don't know him or his dad.
You know, someone else. So Outkast inspired a guy named Kid Cudi, who has inspired an entire new genre of hip hop, which is kind of like I'm aware of my feelings and I can talk. My brother calls it sad boy emo rap, but I call it introspective reflective rap. Because I think it's very like saying it's okay to be not okay, and I haven't been okay, and it's almost like he spoke to an entire genre of youth that were struggling. What is this?
There you go.
Add this to the stage. Hang on, I gotta remove mine. There we go.
There you go. It's a made up fake one of those websites, but it says with the Philanthropics, Clarence Withers, aka Coffee Black, or Downtown Funky Stuff Malone and Sugar Dunkerton. Those are the names of his character in the movie. So there you go.
Funky Stuff Malone. That could have been a more fitting name for Karl Malone, bro. Hey, shout out Karl.
Yeah.
Hey, actually not shout out Karl Malone. That's crazy. He was into some funky stuff, but
bro, no,
Right.
Karl Malone. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that movie. He was also in ATL. He's been in a few movies.
You talking about this guy?
Andre.
I'm talking about Andre Benjamin.
Oh.
Yeah, a few. Yeah, he would have been in a few.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about Karl Malone for a second. Like, wait, what?
No, I was
No,
like, Karl Malone,
only movies Karl Malone should be in is fucking prison.
Like, Karl Malone was in WCW with fucking Rodman, bro. Allow it.
Hey,
Karl
nah,
Malone.
Karl Malone, he was, yeah, bro. Crazy.
Dennis
Don't let
Rodman
your-
and Karl
say
Malone
everything-
in WCW was crazy.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking John Stockton. Wait, or am I thinking Karl Malone? Which one impregnated a 15-year-old?
Karl Malone.
Hey, yo.
That's why I said funky stuff. Malone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
that's
fitting.
what I'm saying. He should be in jail. He should be in jail.
I thought she was 13. I think she was 15. Okay.
Oh, 13. That's even more. It's it's all fucked. It's all fucked.
Hey. Well, he lost to the GOAT twice, so I can't be mad.
Gentlemen, I'm going to cap it.
talking
It's
about
3
Michael
p.m. for
Jordan?
me. I got some
All
shit
good,
to
man.
do before the day's over. Peace be with you all. Jacob, thank you for having me on. Having a waffle
man.
sesh with you
We're
and
gonna-
E.
Yes, sir.
We're probably gonna end it off there too. I'm getting kind of hungry. Oh shit! It's 10 p.m. Holy shit! It got later than I thought.
3 p.m. for me. It's 4 a.m. for E.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we'll go ahead and round it off there. But big up to everyone in the chat. Let me shout out Jordan, Adrian, Chia, Donna, Colin, all of y'all for sponsoring tonight's episode of, well, I don't know, this wasn't really an episode of anything. It was just a fucking chilling out. Because I haven't been able to go live lately. But you know what? We're getting our sack back.
I'm gonna get my sack back. I'm gonna get my sack back, dude.
You probably would hurt me.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Why are you shaking your head?
All these out of context clips
Out
are
of
crazy.
context, yeah. At this point, we just go.
No, you don't look like me. You have the best. You don't look like me. You have the best. Very ugly.
Wow.
The even throwback episode is out of context is crazy as well, man. I ain't gonna lie. Once you throwing back, King, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Boston.
Boston throwing that back. Hey. Well, you know. Well, I guess we should just leave it there. I was going to try and segue into something, but let's not, because I'm going to end the show. Big up to my guests. Thank you both for joining. Elijah, you can find him at Too Much of E. And Nick, you can find him at the Football Club, as usual, keeping people, holding them accountable, as I like to see. And both of their links are in the title of this video. You can click it. They're blue. Click it. It'll fucking take you there, and you can subscribe. Did you motherfuckers? All right, so I still see only 4 people subscribed to Elijah. Y'all some son of a bitches, and I'm going to find you. All right?
Wow.
But either way.
I'll find you. I'll hunt you down.
I have a particular set of skills.
He knows exactly what I was talking about. Yes.
And then I always, my favorite part was good luck. And then it's like, he just kept playing it over and over. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. And then he found him, and he's like, ugh, and he kills him. It was great. Fantastic movie. But that's going to do it. Before we keep, we could start rambling about movies, but I need to not. So thank you, everyone who joined. Appreciate everyone who hit the likes. Thanks to Saeed TV for the big old raid before we even started the show. And as always, stay blessed. Stay fresh. I need you to up the fucking lads, all right, you sons of bitches. I also need you to taste the biscuit. I need you to be kind to someone and be kind to yourself today, all right? So as always, folks, come on, you Spurs.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
Give me cock, give me wife, give me children.